And gentlemen, we are gathered here today to play some more Oni. Finish our box. Volcano box. Let's get into it, shall we? Here we are. Why do I see a unidentified subspecies of a thimbleweed? We got oh, radiation in here. I didn't even know that. Are they all radioactive? No, so there's something radioactive up here. What is it? Ah, something radioactive. This way comes. Interesting. Anyway, not why you came. Let's put a couple of ladders there and dig out. No, that's not dig, you muppet. Dig out all of that. Up into the ladders. We just put those in. Okay. And what? We want to get to that one there. So, yeah. Let's bring this in a bit. Priority. Okay. Never happen. Let's dig out all this junk. Bada, bada, bada. Not hot. None of that stuff is hot. We put our volcano in a box. Unfortunately, we trapped in some very hot obsidian, which would be nice to have. Too bad. These things happen. Now we can run our pipe, our transit tube, all the way through here. Wonderful. It'll be wonderful. I'm going to chip a little sweep command, a little cheeky sweep along there. Let's do it a bit higher priority. A little cheeky sweep along there will be good. So, uh-oh, things have frozen in time and space. How are we going? Going. We have got abyssalite, which doesn't have anywhere to go. We do have these storage boxes here. I will set this one to abyssalite. No. That's the fella there. There we go. Things are happening. The volcano in a box. I wish kind of I'd done one level higher now. It would probably have looked better, but never mind. In the box, and we wanted as much space as we could get, so we've got to turn that volume down a little bit. They are very loud. Very loud. And we're also going to get some of this obsidian back as well, I think. We want one bit of obsidian tile. Doesn't have to be obsidian on the outside ring, on the inside ring, where it touches the magma. Yes, please. Still 45 degrees. All the way around. So, in fact, some of them are probably a little bit colder, aren't they? Maybe not. So we're going to get all our obsidian back, dig out all of this abyssalite. Can't do this bit until these reeds have been eaten. Eaten all the polluted water, should I say. Excellent. We're also going to deconstruct pretty much all of this crap here. This coming down here, that can all go. Build a ladder. You can reach everything. There we go. Couple of ladders there. You're doing the work. It's on a low priority, but Ashcan doesn't care. Building, he will build. Now, Headphones sounds a little quiet. One ear. I might have to buy some new ones. Headphones, not ears. Come on, dig it all away. Deconstruct. Well, an ash can. I'll leave you. No. Leave that in your capable hands, should I say. I'll do a similar thing around here. Yeah. I'll lay in the dig commands. About there, I think. Just dig it all out. Run this ladder, say, right up to there. Probably bring. I'm going to dig all that out. Go to there. Push the ladder in. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Okay. And that will all get done. We could take these 2 layers off the bottom. Quite empty at the moment. I'll leave them where they are. May even be worried and do a 3rd layer all the way around. Paranoia. Max? No, it's Frankie. That's fine. I don't mind Frankie being idle. It means he's caught up with all the food and all his odd jobs in the base. Means everything's taken care of. So yeah, this area is looking nicely swept. Could do with somewhere to put this polluted dirt. Better. Someone's coming to take care of that polluted dirt though. Bit of something there that fell off. Even swept that through the door by the look of it. Can't get through this door. While they're in this area, I would like them to lay a plastic ladder. This section. Someone might steal some of our plastic that's in here to build that, but never mind. If they do, they do. This area was quite hot, but I think we've opened up some areas now and cooled it down. We could leave this double liquid lock in its place. Might be the entrance to our, yeah, that could possibly well be. I wonder if I'm allowed to demolish this now that it's been found, because it's ticked there. Fossil cache. Yeah, I wonder what that is. Sounds interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so we can get rid of all these ladders. Goodbye, ladders. That's looking pretty clean in here. I'm pleased with that. Let's build oh no, there's no point putting on there because this is the size of the room, isn't it, to here. This bit was extra. Oh, we could put a sweepy dock in there. We could try a sweepy instead of all this conveyor load of stuff. We could just have a sweepy in here and have one conveyor over the top of the sweepy, like we do in the bed, in the dining area. He manages to cope with that because they keep leaving their food lying around. Occasionally his thing fills up with tungsten. Gene goes. Yeah. You die, haven't you? Hey, I forgot to put that thing on there, so I'm going to see if we can put it on Sweepy instead. There's a double helix. Select. Someone put that double helix on Sweepy, would they? That would look cool on Sweepy. We found a double helix in here. That was where it was, just there. Already inspected. We can't get in there from that angle. We've got to go in from underneath. Bob. Round to get to that one. There wasn't one in there. Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? Hey! That's, running already? Are you just going to run around in circles in here? Yeah, I'm impressed, but this thing shouldn't be pumping out now. No. Cancel that. Let's just snip it. Stop pumping steam everywhere. Probably means we've got water problems down here. It does, yeah. Mop. Hope that didn't spread. Get some mopping done, guys. What's in here that can't be swept? Oh, balm lily flowers. That's right. I was going to check in here whether or not. No. Not edible. They're not medicine. They're not cooking ingredients. The heck are they then? Down here then? Are they like a seed? Balm lily? No, it's balm lily seed. Try it. No. Definitely not it. Storage unavailable. Huh. How about fridges then? Let's check the fridge situation. We've got a dozen fridges built. Balm, no, that's cooking ingredient. Edible. Nope, and medicine. Huh. What do these things need? Do you need balm lilies for anything? Coal and water. Basic rad pills. Coal, pinch pepper nuts. No, I don't see them anywhere. Oh, that one was alleviate slime lung. That would have been useful earlier. So what do they go in? They don't seem to go in here at all, do they? I am missing something. I think somewhere. Let's see if this thing has it. Balm lilies. I thought they were for that industrial ingredient. There you can go. That means, oh, this has started actually being built, look. Wow. That's nice. So we can get rid of the ladder. They won't be able to reach this tile. We'll get rid of this right hand ladder. Got rid of the top ladders too soon, I think, because they can't reach that now. Yeah, muppet. Put a ladder there and there, they'll be able to reach that. One's done. Yep, that one's done. Bridged over and everything. Sweet. Come on, don't freeze on me. That means we can put an external thing for putting in the igneous rock and granite. And the sweeper will take care of it instead of the dupes running around to get tiny amounts of granite. Like that. I say tiny amounts. That was kilos, but you know what I mean. That's tiny in this game. Ah, that's unreachable dig. Fair enough, fair enough. Now, would it be just quicker just to snap a ladder straight down here? There. I think we can dig all this away. Well, deconstruct it all away. All of that, please. Construct this bit as well. No, that's deconstruct. Perfect. Now, obviously struggling for things to do because as soon as I put any orders in, they're there like lightning doing it. Except for this, because they can't get here. Right, okay. Deconstruct. I think they can reach some of this, but they're just... No, they can't. They can't get across. Ladders in then. We'll drop a ladder. Actually, we'll probably just join these two areas together. And we'll dig all this crap out. Yeah, they can handle that, I think. Get rid of as much of that as you can. That priority. Yep, that'll do nicely. Actually, I'll make it a 6, just so it's just above. Not doing it at all. Yeah. You know how much they love to dig. Get rid of that one so it's even on both sides at least. Actually, just put one there. That so it's even. Not even at the top, but not worried about the top. Yeah, I think I'll leave that liquid lock there. Might as well. Next. The next challenge will be what we could end up doing here. Shaving away as much of this except for one layer. And putting glass tiles here. Then sending one poor lonely brave dupe in to bust all this layer of obsidian out. Have a layer of glass tiles underneath. We'll get phenomenally hot from all this magma. And we can have steam turbines running off of it. A vacuum in here, so the steam turbines would overheat over time. You have to give them some kind of cooling. Wonders. Do something like that. Anyway. Minus 39 in there. I'm going to take the leap. Ruining all our food. I'm going to get a gas pipe. I'm going to make it out of steel. I'll make that one as well. I'm not sure if they can reach both of those. I think they should be able to from there reach both of those. Then I think we're probably going to have to turn down the temperature. That might be way better. I thought we could make the gas pipes out of the aluminum that we found. Volcano. But we probably can't. Actually, that top one. Just build the bottom one. Radiant gas pipage. Build. Pause. Now, at the moment, that radiant gas pipe is at... No, it's steel now. Okay, well, we'll have to go by this one. It's minus 45 inside the pipe itself. In that tile, it's minus 42, which is way too much. This tile, the actual temperature is minus 35 in that room. I think we can now risk turning that down to minus 40. Keep an eye on it because I don't want to freeze this block. I think it's stabilized its temperature fairly quickly. Can't reach that one. We can reach that one. We just got to take a chance. Very, very cold. What's the temperature of the actual... Yeah. So the gas itself will only cool. So minus 30. No, minus 30. Should stop it cooling now. I say deep freeze. Yes, I do. The gas in the pipe is minus 37. The gas in the room is minus 37. Wow, a little bit lower. That's actually better. Gas in the pipe should... I don't want it to get to minus 40 in the room. That's bad. Temperature is dropping. Or rising, should we say. The temperature is actually rising. It's getting warmer. I suppose it will get warmer as food is added. But if you drop food into a frozen environment, at least minus 18 or more, or lower in temperature, then it will instantly freeze. You don't have to freeze the food. Just freeze the room food is going into. No, that's nice. Okay. we can now go off and find some other mischief to get into. This is working, but it will warm up this water, so we are going to have to do something about that. I think this pump got all the oxygen out. I just didn't notice and left it pumping for too long. So now we can snipperoo that off, and we can deconstruct that and its power source and all these pipage that can all go, and the gas vent can go, and the steam is all condensed here, so there's a couple of little bits of water to mop. That's fine. There we go. And you, that I will suppress the symbol so it's not annoying us, and priority will just, as long as it's above 0, this little tiny blob of crude oil here will somewhat help to stop, but I hope it just doesn't get too hot. It might just get too hot to do that. We'll need a proper liquid lock to get in. But I'm impressed that we got all this water already. Tricky. So, what are we going to do with it? Well, we are going to send some of it through the aqua tuner to cool it down and add it to the base, because we do need a bit more in our tank. Need a couple more tiles. Got a lot more water than we did have, so that's good. All we're doing at the moment is recycling the same water. It's going around and around and coming back, and just dripping back in the tank again. And we're adding to it from the from this down here, from the brine. Also adding to this system, which is filling up our oxygen supply backup water. Yeah, that's what it basically is. I'm going to turn that up so that pretty much all the water from this goes in there, and none of it goes into the base now. Rather fill this tank. The priority. A lot of eggs in here, look. A tropical egg, because the water did get a bit too hot at some points. Insufficient uranium. Yeah, that's true. If that's got 100 red bolts in it, and it's finished. 370, 370. We didn't have enough data analysis research. Carry on with this one. We've finished all the other research in that time, so let's have a look. Yeah, we've done 21, but we've got all the rest done from that. We'll get that botanical analyzer done next. Still haven't done that. And that will say it's insufficient resources because this door is locked. It can't get to the uranium. As far as the game's concerned, there isn't any. Can't get to it, can't see it. Now that's all working. That's dormant again. Things frozen. Let's have a drink. Mm-hmm. I'll just have some sand for now. I'm not ready yet. These baldy bumps. See, we can't just leave it here. It'd just be so much easier just to leave it there. No, got to be fussy, haven't I? I'm going to take this high pressure gas vent. Let's put one here. And I'll also put the low pressure one in as well. Take the gas pipe. Not a gas pipe. Gas pipe. Thanks. Run that along. Both of them for now. This is off. Oh yeah, we'll connect this. Connected. Now that's set to just 10 grams a second. That's it. All it's set to. Tiny amount. That way this still carries on running. You just siphon off a tiny amount, put it in this tank, and then we're ready to send it over when we want some. Oh, somebody's trapped. That gas was off. Okay, good. Well, that was great, wasn't it? You just stranded yourself. Just do that. There we go. Hey! Fell all the way through. Well, at least they're getting the stuff done at last. Yeah, we'll deconstruct all this crap as well. They love digging, so they'll get that done. Ah, picture postcard, isn't it? One of those kind of Harry Potter style ones that moves. Sometimes it moves, occasionally. Probably. So we got our plants there. I need to figure out a different route for... Ooh, yeah, we better run the cooling loop over here. Well, it is, kind of. So, yeah, this pipe was our old... yeah, that's the one for our petrol. Really hot one. We'll have to move that. Got to go a different route to get to these. Or we'll just move the polymer presses. I'm tempted to move the polymer presses because this got too hot for them. Yeah. And they were made of golden. Yeah, what can we make them? We can make them out of steel now and then they won't overheat. Yeah, let's bust a tile. We get in there. We will have a look inside. This is our water sieve and carbon skimmer that we had earlier. We opened up a thing that was full of 200 kilos of pressure per tile of carbon dioxide. Like, whoops, oh dear. Didn't mean to do that. Our ladders are at different heights. Oh, yeah, okay, well that's the correct height, and this one. And we'll get rid of some of these. Take a few. Like that. We can always put tiles in for a floor later. I think that's going to be the wrong height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that was too high. Excellent. We got this working automatically. It's locked off. I think we've run out of clay again, so we might add a bit to the system. Turn it off because they just spend all day running backwards and forwards for tiny amounts of clay. Isn't very good. Much fun. And at the moment this is running okay, but I think if we restarted this one, we'd probably have overheating again. Because having two steels running in this tiny space, I think we needed it 3 deep, but that would have been clever. All our metals are being cooled down to about 30 degrees. Dumped in here. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. What we will have is a sweeper there to sweep them out. Dump them somewhere useful in here. That way you can just go there and pick up what you need. Now this is slowly filling up with oxygen as people keep coming in here. See if we can revive the plants, shall we? Built this earlier and then totally forgot all about it. If that can run through the plant and keep it cool enough to grow. Cancel those. I'm going to build those. Yeah, if that can make the plant able to grow, then we might as well grow it because it'll release some floral scent in here which will help to kill the slime lung off. Yeah, this is quite a couple of I always forget the name. Deodorizers. Feels like that's the wrong name for them to me. Not an odor, is it? Okay, let's find a couple of mesh tiles to put under there. Oh, steel. Well, yes, steel. More material getting ejected from the system. Or not. Maybe it's just going to go round all day. Every now and again you come back to these things and you'll find just some random scrap just going round and round in circles. Ambient temperature 850. That little crumb will just never cool down. It's really hot. Back to 850 now. Yeah, they'll just go round and round until the next time it erupts. Might be a while yet. What's our next task? Didn't realise this was running. I don't like him walking around in here all the time. Oh yes, the next task is in the base for now. I want to relocate this power wire. Yeah, let's do that. We'll make it out of lead because delicious. That might deconstruct this little spine. Get out there. We want one of those in here. One of these. This time we'll put it this end, near the door. Shearing station. Put it near the other door. Not got a door in there yet, but it will have. Gold amalgam will be nice. Fine, thank you very much. That can go there. This is still technically outside the base, but this door is locked. They can only come in this way. We're going to make it in the base. We need to start planting these. Do those. Would like some more plants this time. If that's making this room look ugly. That farm tile doesn't do anything by the look of it. Not a negative or a positive. $11 tile, yeah. The tiles themselves do. They were granite. They would add a bit of decor. They're not. Let's actually get those done, please. Ah, we have pinch of pepper nuts in stock then, I see. We might make a pinch of pepper nut farm. I don't know. Oh, the oversized one. Yeah, we can have a few more of these plants in here. Two there. How are we going to do it? Two there and two there. I think that should be enough. I don't know how much they eat, to be honest. I think it's 1.5 plants or something, isn't it? Draco? I don't know. Probably do. If we mouse over them and it says they're starving, then we'll do something about it. Then we'll copy that to there. That's built. Prioritized up. I see wires getting dissected. Thank you, thank you. Let's check this. Deep freeze, good. -29. Much better, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. We'll get rid of this bit of fire pole and this little bit of ladder once we're ready to make this part of the base. I think what we'll end up doing is just pumping fresh hydrogen. I was going to try busting these and see if it would flow in. Yeah, no, I think so. Oh, that's a point. If I'm going to try and squeeze a sweeper in here, I was going to just put 2 tiles there to block the gases. I think we actually do need to change that door for 2 tiles. Will be limited room in here. It'll be like this. I want to put a sweeper in and one of those conveyor loaders. But there's very little room. So yeah, let's take that one down and redo that. We'll brick this in at the top. In the end, I'm going to just deconstruct buildings only. Do that bit to there. There is our main gas pipe, which is now in the base. 65 degrees. That needs to be moved. That needs to come up to at least that level, right? Right, yeah. That level there, please. Some of it's not reachable yet, but it will be. And we can move that over there and use this as bedrooms. Perfect. Still keep this little offshoot room. Probably keep this, actually. There's no point to move it. It's quite convenient. This bit here needs to be done. And I would like some granite. Yeah, you give me granite. Bringing lead into the base. He's got to do it all in a suit. It'd be much better if the rangers inside the base could do it. Yeah, it's power. Okay, thought so. That one's not plugged in yet. Oops, that's not right, is it? That's got to be done. Or we can disconnect. Well, I don't think there's any urgency because nobody's using it anyway. Usually I make the Great Hall. No, not the Great Hall, that's this. But the what's that room called? Recreation room. You make that the top room of the base because then you can just drop power in from above because all these machines are like really heavy, hungry for power. Then you haven't got loads of wires going all over the place. This is going to end up just how it is because I want this at the top. This has got to be at the top because that's where hydrogen goes. Up. Yeah, we can now put in a oil there as well. Right there. Priority. Let priority never do it. Here we go. Perfect. Not going to copy the settings off of that and to there until we're ready. That's some more food. I'm not sure if that's too much food. Probably. Sweep that junk away. You're going to pick up some granite and get this job done. Thank you. Let's copy settings off of that and put that there. And sweep all the crap out of here. Nice. Ladder can go, but yeah, the bottom bit of ladder can go. Piece of ladder can go. Still keep a bit of ladder there so they can get in and out and get the work done. Ah, good job. Need to do that bit, but it's done now. I'm going to block entrance to the top one. Bottom one can stay. I think we're nearly there. Got to get rid of this copper. We've done that wire, so we can deconstruct this, can't we? Yes, we can. Which power we got on here? Ooh, enough for a sweeper. What's on this wire? How much is sweepy? 240. Do it, but we're getting close. Priority. Those bed and watered with it. There should be plenty of Problem is, on this side, the beds, they can actually jump up there to do it. Feed the plants, they can feed them from underneath. They can reach it, they can do it. Underneath, it doesn't matter. Oh, we will need to power that as well. Power a sweepy. I'm going to get this swept out while they've got access straight out. Up here, as that's where they're going to be taking it most likely. So we will have... Yeah, we've got these lines going through here. That would look much nicer going through the wall here and up instead. There and across. Here. Room. Other than that, I think that's pretty good. We place that there instead. And we dragged a little bit of, what, gold? Like that. That way. Instead of the suits going up that way through this room. Not really a proper room meant to be, but... Okay, power-wise, I'm going to connect... Only 60 watts. Yeah, off of there. And we'll grab a sweepy. Put him in his new room. People don't like sweepies, but I like them. We're going to try sweepy instead of all this junk. No, instead of all of this. I think in a farm like this, it would have been overwhelmed. One sweepy couldn't pick up enough stuff fast enough to clean it. So yeah, in this situation, definitely worth doing the sweepers. Covering the full range of the area with 3 sweepers. Hey! Got a double helix on his head. Oh, look at you, sweepy. Plus 18 lunar slice. Good. Alright, we've got some plants being planted, which is a good thing for plants. Like buildings. A building's still a building once it's built. Or is it now a built? Because you're not building it anymore. Built. Why is it still called a building? Called a built. We're getting a little bit of our power back from our drain from there. That's good. If we check our coal, it's going up. We're good. Not overusing the power situation. Let's make some more batteries in here, shall we? Let's go copper. And place them all in the wrong places like that. Actually, let's change that. Let's get something else. What should we get? No, we've got shed tons of copper. That is perfect material to use. Do you think that's enough batteries, or should I do some more? Maybe 1 or 2. And after this stream, I'm going to check my settings. I think it's messed up. Yeah, I think it's messed up. We're going to deconstruct this ladder here. Piece of ladder there. I'm excited. Actually, this one should probably be solid, shouldn't it? Shouldn't be not having another row underneath. That should be constructed and rebuilt as something else. Or we'll do that. Now we could put a pump in the bottom at some point so that if any liquid gets in here, you can pump it out. Yeah. We'll pressurize it with hydrogen or natural gas. Make a nice bomb almost. 7 cycles to erupt. What have we set this to? Probably no priority at all. Let's get that done. That's got to be on a very high one because we need our Atmo suit done straight away. No messing. Well, I like the thing, but I don't think it suits you, to be honest. We'll probably put it up here. It might fall off and get broken the way you keep doing that. Right, is that now a room? I believe it is. I believe we can take... Well, actually, let's get this wire done. Someone might be coming to build it. No, nobody's coming to build it. We can build it from inside, I suppose. Nah, it's alright. We'll wait. No rush. Who's in such a hurry anyway? They're putting gold amalgam around because that's really local. That's that biome up there that we demolished. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Ah, we need another power wire as well. Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. Yeah, that is right. How many gonna build this? Many. I can't even speak. Can you English? Yes, I can. Sometimes. Priority. Please get this done yesterday. No? Please get this done today? No? Conductive wire. Anyone gonna do it? Harold's gonna do it. Thanks, Harold. About this one. You gonna do that? Ashcan's got the case. Okay. Thank God for that. It's getting done. And they're doing this bit too. Nice, so we can get rid of this. Things is coming up roses. How are those things? Let's check the voltage. Wattage even. 1980. Well, I remember that year. It was pretty good. I had a cassette recorder. Hello, Sweeps. What you doing, mate? What's wrong with that plant? Body temperature. Ah, yes. We were going to do something with the oxygen. I think they're working on it. They're working on it. That's going to come in a bit. How about liquid? Liquid coolant. Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to have to flip it around and flip it over. Oh, yeah. Okay, right. We can put in some golds. Yeah? We can put some golds. Put gold on each plant. How about that? Yeah, you can go in a minute, Sweepy. Stop panicking. All right. BP times 1. Would you like a grub fruit on your head? Hey, we've got a snazzy suit to give to somebody. Nice. Lisbeth, your dancing is very loud. Looks like a bit of bleach stone on your head. Bit of slime. Oh, depleted uranium. Yeah. Sounds legit. Depleted uranium on your head. I don't think I clicked that properly, did I? Some depleted uranium on your head. Alright, go and get me some gold. Gold pipage, please. And then concentrate on that. That's the next one. I want to get the air out of here because it is hot. odd degrees most of the time, so we'll move it out of the base. This area is pretty good. Hey, there's a bit of offshoot there. I ran it that way to see if we could get this plant to run. Bro, just with oxygen power. What I'll probably do is bust these tiles, allow this hydrogen to spread along the top. And we won't waste all of the hydrogen, just some of it. Sweepy's going to have some work to do. There's going to be stuff to sweep in here. I would hope that Sweepy wouldn't get stuffed up with all that junk. Right, now we can... Now we can copy settings off there. There. And we can take that and turn it down to a 7. That one will be an 8. I won't do that yet, actually. I want to keep them for now. Just for a moment. We're sweeping that ourselves because we don't want Sweepy's inventory to get choked up with something that they're not going to take. I don't mind them getting a material, Sweepy getting something like food, because someone will come and take that very quickly off of him. Eat it. But if it stays in his inventory, he ends up bunged up with stuff and he can't do anything. With it being something boring like granite. That ladder can go. Now we'll set the priority on there to an 8. That'll be fine. I'll do the hatches first. Then if they've got time, they'll do these. Fine by me. That bit of sandstone wants to be swept out, please. Preferably before Sweepy gets hold of it. Thank you very much. Pick that up. Nice one. Place a block right there. We'll get that piece from inside. That's fine. The power wire in the wall. Oh, God. Power wire there. Moved it out of there because I was worried it was going to disappear inside this box. You know what? It's not. We're going to just move it. Not that it's necessary. Now we can move the power wire out. What else have we got in there? Liquid pipes? Yeah, we've got liquid pipes going every bloody where. Goes right down the centre of this room. Helps to keep this thing cool. I think we should run a pipe bit down there, here, on there and back in. How's that? That's neater. Yes. I like it. Then this will go there, one over. That's fine. Then what? What else have we got in here? We've got conveyor rails. Oh man, we have got conveyor rails. We're just going to put a bit of conveyor rail there. And then we can deconstruct this bit. That will move over. And the sweeper down here has helped us out. Must have been some copper lying around or something. Yeah. Then what? Liquid pipes. We'll have this one. Even if we float this one down here, we've still got this one going up here. So maybe we should bring that one up here instead. This pipe is supposed to be for very hot petrol. I don't want to run that down here. We could take that, but it's off-centered, so I won't bother. Go to there. Right up here. And we can sort that pipe out so it goes a bit better direction. Right. Plumbing. Liquid bridge. We'll bridge over it for now. Shall we? No. We're not actually. We'll just snip it off. We'll take that piece. It's ours now. There you go. It's going to go there. Thank you. And where's the liquid going? Okay. Borrow this piece because we're going to replace that anyway, and that's going to go into there. Thank you very much. Oh, it's frozen. Frozen in time. Again. Come on. Come on. Right. Now I will cancel any pipage I've changed over there. This will be the new home. That's going to be suppressed. That will be snipped off. The high pressure one for now. Yeah. I don't want to place any ventilation tiles in here because then the hydrogen will escape. So I trust to luck, I guess. So I want that to be moved along because once there's Dracos in here, as soon as you move that, they'll all lug it. They'll run. Yeah, we can build bricks inside and switch that afterwards. How can we let this hydrogen across without letting all the Dracos out? We can't, but we can relocate the Dracos. Let's do that then. If I turn that down, wrangle these guys up. Get moved to this side. That's a problem, actually. We can't do that because if this door is open with Sweepy, they're going to be coming in here. This is a bad idea. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Cancel. Back up to an 8. Not ready. Not ready for that kind of commitment yet. Yay, botanical analyzer is done already. That didn't take long, did it? Considering how long that one took. Let's come down here and see if there's anything else on this tier. The decontamination shower. Pretty much it on that level. Okay. Well, I will do it then. Not that we'll ever use it. You know, I might use it. I might use it. I think I tried to use it once. And it went badly. Yeah, my problem with moving them in here with Sweepy is that they could get through this door and then they'll be trapped in this little room where they won't get groomed and they won't get sheared, and they'll stay in here all the time. Because we've got to leave the door open for Sweepy to come backwards and forwards. But is Sweepy allowed in here with it, or would it not be a room? We could put Sweepy, we could move that along one. Sweepy's only 2 wide, right? He would fit there. Yeah, let's try it. I don't know. I don't know if putting a Sweepy in the same room mean it's not a greenhouse. It probably will. Unassigned grooming station. Yeah. Doesn't say no machinery or something. Because you're allowed a shearing station in here. So maybe we'll get away with it. If I'd realised that, I would have deliberately put that slightly over. I don't want this door open. That's a bad idea. Poor old Sweepy. He's only just been built and he's going to get dismantled. Priority. Yeah. Just do these bits. I was trying to do these bits while they had access to suits. To do it. To do this section while it's outside the base. Not actually, yeah, that's not right. Could put an airflow tile there and that would let that start flowing out. The plan. You're getting a little tiny bit of hydrogen saved up. Yeah. Plan, isn't it? Just flow along here. Be a lot thinner. At least we'll have some. Yeah, we could do that. I'm going to do that. You. Please do that. Any of this been done? Oh, some of it's been getting done now. Been on a mission to do other tasks. I've been sat around for a while. I'd have left that ladder there, huh? And how much reach fiber? Nearly 400 units. So I think we can really pimp out the bedrooms a bit better. Liquid pipes are being built. Bit more to be done, I think. Yeah, it's got to go through here to cool this down. I was going to say it could go straight. Got to keep the old aquatuner, regulator cool. Regulate the regulator. And that also needs a bit of oomph behind it. I think we can build that from inside the base. Anything else that needs to be done is getting done indoors. Please do not get trapped inside. Your suit. And once they've done that, I thought he was going to go, no, I can't get through. Now, this is in the base. No way through there. This door is accessible. Yes, it is. These doors are not. Correct. These doors are not. That's correct. That one is. This is now going to be accessible from in here. I'm going to bust this pneumatic door open. That used to be the roof of our base. And this sandstone tile has got to go. There's a piece of this. Where did that come from? Nowhere yet. Oh, that was our little system that was on here. And we can get rid of that end. Sorry, Sweepy, you're about to go, I think. Then we'll rebuild this. There. I think we'll get... No, if we get rid of that tile, we can't get across. That's a bad idea. Yay, well done, Ashcan. This is now going to be... Where did you go? Finish the job. Part of the base, I was going to say. Nisbet's going to finish it. Thanks, Niz. He just had a munch on some mealwood. See, now he doesn't have to go outside to do the job. These are all exit and entrance, all from inside the base. I now have another plastic tile there. We'll sweep that bit of gold out of here. We'll build ourselves a... That's gold amalgam anyway, so I don't care. Build that there. And what was it? Oh, it's one of these things. Grooming station. I'm going to put it in. Oh, it still said it was a room. But it's now a stable. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a stable. I thought it had to have a grooming station to be a stable. Assignments unassigned. Ah, they're excited because they can get in here. You can build pipes inside now. Yay. All done? Yeah, that's all done. So as soon as you've done that, we'll reroute the water. Nice. We'll pause it. Yep. Come up here. Reconnect. By the time this pipe is drained, that should be just about in the right spot. Just carry on flowing without missing a beat. See. I miss nothing. Perfect. Means this pipe is now defunct. No needed. Gonna do a similar thing just here. Connect you. You. Now this does have a bit of a kink in it, so it'll take a few more packets. There will be a bit of a space on its way back, but it's only dropping into the tank. So. Nice. Got rid of another pipe we don't want. You can leave, please. I think that one can go. That bit can stay. Figure that one out in a bit. No. You do not do that. That is not yours. Disable harvest. Do not harvest these. You can pick up the meal lice. What are you going to do with it? But you can pick it up. Take it to the chef. What does he do with meal lice then? Oh, pickled meal. Okay, fine. Yeah, that can stay in there. Come on. Game's frozen. Let's have a drink. Why have you got a line under you? Ah, he's took that away. Good job, good job. Picked up the gold amalgam. He's off. Delivered depleted uranium. Oh, you can't see it. Oh. These gonna ever get built? No, they're not. Let's do this. Come on, guys. Let's build things, please. So we could put a sweeper out here again to sweep from the sweepy's dock, but it seems like they are emptying him. We'll have a little spare room there, I suppose. Closet. Thanks for building. Thanks for coming. You for playing. When I do the ventilation bit, I now need to make sure this is snipped off here. It's not going to come into here at all. That's going to go. Goodbye you. And goodbye you. Please get rid of that. Ah, this stuff is going to be built. I want to check on the room menu if that stays as stable when the sweepy's built inside of it. Sometimes you can, some things you can. And it looks like you can. Because that still says stable. Even though there's a sweepy dock in it. Well, that's brilliant. Excellent news. Thanks. That does mean that this sweepy is going to be no more. Sorry, sweeps. I apologise, sweepy. I apologise. You're just going to leave your little bit of depleted uranium. That gives Frankie something to do because he's usually running around going, I'm bored. I've got nothing to do. Delivered one mealwood seed. Okay, well this door now needs to be on auto. How is there another sweepy in here when that's not even plugged in yet? Don't close the door with sweepy stuck behind it. Probably will, won't you? Oh, sweepy's going to get stuck. Hurry, sweeps. That one's just sweep up that depleted uranium, would you, somebody? Now it's just like lying around there. We'll get this bit cleaned up now. Please do that. Excellent. I'll get that ladder out of here as well, please. Deconstruct that. Power wire can probably be moved now. Yep. bulk deconstruct power wires. That can all go. That piece there can go. Excellent. Things are tidying up. And we can get rid of that conveyor bridge. We can go. There should be a little piece of conveyor rail there that can also go. And then deconstruct conveyor rail up to there. Perfect. Wonderful. Beautiful job. Yeah, you'll have to come back in to finish it. Sorry. And what have we got? Liquid piping? Yeah, you can go. Deconstruct that. Boom. Might as well get rid of that piece now. That they're doing nothing all this time, so it probably isn't needed now. And then what else? Oh, the gas pipe. Well, that's going to take a slightly bigger job. It goes along here and down. Yeah, that's need to get that done. Priority. Fairly high, but deconstruct that bit. Thing there. All this is. Yeah, do that when I'm not looking. Inspect. Okay. Hey, nice. An extra data bank. A whole one data bank. Thank you. Priority, dig up that. When you get round to it, new log entry. We'll read those later. What's this? Conveyor rails. Yeah, we're gonna snip that into the deconstruct that piece. This doesn't even go anywhere yet, but yeah, just in case you want to store anything in the deep freeze, we can just pump it in there. Anybody up here doing this work now? Yes, it looks like they are. Things done. Go ahead, that one. Get rid of that, please. Right. They run off again. Get more materials. I think we will take this ladder to the wall. All the way across to this ladder at any rate. For now. It will go to the wall later. Oh, I was going to put a tile there, but I realised that's why. Will you please just get rid of that? It's climbing all over it. All these plants should be at an 8. When this gas pipe is finished off, being installed, priority that. It there needs to go up. It there can go down. I really thought I deconstructed all of this stuff, but I really didn't. Okay. Bugger off over here and have a look what's going on. A little. Well, we could open that door and let Sweepy clean up the mess. Theoretically, we could. Conductive wire. One of you can run up and put that in for me. And that is already powered, is it? That one? I already did that one. Yes, I did. That needs to go up to, say, an 8. They definitely do not eat. That's with the drop off. Now this has got to be turned down to a 1. Turn it off. We'll wrangle them manually and move them over. We've got some little wisps coming through, mostly oxygen. Yeah, now we can maybe send this through. Whatever we've saved up can go through. It will come out here. Smack in the middle of this room, because that's where they're going to be. And when we've cleared this side out, we'll put a little vent in the top just to let any last bit of hydrogen out the base. And I don't think I'll bother changing it to other tiles because all this crap will fall inside the base. And we don't want it in here. And if we sweep it, it just gives us more work to do. Quite often it's actually more useful to leave resources laying around on things, ledges and stuff. Because then you can actually get, your dupes can get to it quicker when you're building up towards space or something. You don't have to run all the way down, get in an atmosuit, get out of the atmosuit and all that crap. They can just do what they want to do. That's now going to be deconstructed as well. Get rid of that. That can go. I think I'll tell that sweeper to sweep that reed fibre out of this room and just dump it in there. No, not allow manual use. We'll just go. Sweep everything. Put the reed fibres in there and they'll get dropped out in this room. Simply just to leave this room here, although there is a deodorizer there that's ugly. I don't like deodorizers. This room is pretty dire, but it will get better. There we go. While we are waiting to move these guys into here, that needs to be on an 8. Put that on an 8. So we've got a couple of guys in here, huh? We have. Pooping out phosphorus already. Draco and Glossy Draco. Yep, deconstruct. No more. And we will have granite tiles. You can't mark over it with a granite tile, can you? Ah. We'll have to actually dig them up. That. I think it'll be better to wait till these guys have gone. Otherwise they'll escape. If they escape, we'll wrangle them. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful system. Right, oxygen pipe is done. Yeah, the oxygen is now flowing the wrong direction. That's brilliant. Wonderful, thank you. So you can go that way now. In fact, I'm going to snip that. I was already on the snipper tool. Yeah, just let that pipe run out, would you? Very hot oxygen in it, and I would rather it didn't. Now we've got little tiny dots of gas coming across here and being released in our new area. Critters. We'll put an airflow tile in this room. There will be one here. Go. That way, if any does overspill, if it gets too full and falls over the edge, it can just leave. Yeah, and I'll probably be better off now because this seems to be collecting in the corner here. So we'll just brick that up. And then remove that door and put bricks there and remove those. Let's get a granite tile. Have a water leak situation. Okay, fine, we'll deal with that. Oh, that was out these planters. Yeah. Understandable, I guess. If it drips in here, that's fine. Drips down here, that's going in the tank. That's also fine. Priority. Yeah, that's a very important one. So they should get on that pretty quick. Up some rock. Go on. Yeah, it's your favourite job, isn't it? We know you love it. Hopefully someone will come and help you, because it goes much quicker when somebody helps you. Everybody needs a friend. And they're busy munching away over there. I don't know if he was already baldy bald. Yeah, I think he was. He was already shaven. Nobody coming to help you, Mop. You'll be there for hours. Everybody's just like, no, no, don't want to. Not helping you. Found some igneous. He's off. So happy to find some igneous rock. Ooh, grubfruit preserve. We love you. Same as when you find diamonds. Ooh, diamonds. Minecraft. Anyone coming to help you, Mop? Nobody. They're a miserable bunch of... They're all like, no, we're dancing and we're going to bed and stuff. That can now be gotten rid of. So you can stand in a hole on top of a door and do it. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And you are doing a grand job of mopping all by yourself. I am so proud of you. Nobody's come to help. Liam's just sleeping. Like, no, it's cold in here. Well, you should have helped mop. How many we got in here? 4 out of 8 critters. Well, I guess we can chuck these 2 in there then. Yeah, that baby Drecklet, wrangle you up. Actually, no, because I don't think it will it? Set to Drecos only, not Drecklets. There is a difference. Right, I want a airflow tile in the ceiling just here. Go there, please. That. Airflow tile right there. And wolframite. That was from that air vent, was it? No? No, the air vent's not there. Oh, you got some help at last. Okay. Good job, guys. See how much quicker it is with 2 of you? One of you, it takes all day. That's a big machine. Right. Seed analysis. I wonder if it fit in here. What if I got rid of that, wouldn't it? Wrap up the dude. And he should get taken through. How come this tile has never been touched? No one's ever built that. Find out in another thrilling installment of why the fuck haven't my dupes done what I've asked them to do. Right. Because I could just destroy this floor and let it all fall in here and let the sweeper have it. Yeah, they seem to be munching out a bit more now than they were in the other room. I didn't have enough, I think. Have enough food. Got a few more this time. I don't think we've got enough for 8. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, look at this. It's got quite quite smoky in here now. Let's turn that off. Please turn that off, somebody. Oh man, more water spillages everywhere because of that last one. Oh, I've got to do it again. Mop. Where the heck's the mop command? Oh, I had it. Yeah, got to do it again. I'm sorry. Soggy feet debuff. Won't be very happy. That's a granite tile. Come on, put some granite tiles in, please, 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 people. Please, people. It would be my pleasure, will it? That's painful. You get something from the doctors for that. You need ointment on that. And As this great drama draws to its close, I find it difficult to believe it actually happened. The evidence was there. Hey, sparkle streaking. Nice. No, I don't like that being on your head. I think I'd prefer it in here. That having a negative effect on our decors. Plus 5.5 tile. Outfit. Oh yeah, we had another outfit, didn't we? Would I even find it if it's in here? Snazzy suit. Ashcan, put the snazzy suit on, man. That's perfect. Oh. I think they should make these days a bit longer. And the nights a bit shorter, because it seems like every 10 seconds they're going to bid. We can make plastic without petroleum, thank you very much. I want to know why they're not building this. Granite exists, get on with it. Dean. Alto. 4 different dupes. 4 bits of granny. Come on, you can do it. Oh, this bit needs mopping now, doesn't it? Yeah. Mop that junk up. Come in here and delete these polymer presses. You will be deleted. Delete. Well, I guess that little room will end up being for these then, instead. Makes sense it being next to the thing. You bunched down on a bit of mealwood. So did you, I saw you. And then we'll get rid of the conveyor rail stuff. Deconstruct. Conveyor rails. Yeah, and deconstruct. Built now. Does that include those guys or not? No, I don't think it does it? Oh, it does now. They're all gotta go. Except for that piece of conveyor. Cancel. Cancel that piece. Might keep it for something else to drop into that room. I don't know what, but yeah. Right, you coming in here for some destruction or for some mopping? Oh, much mopping on the wall. Okay, fair enough. Prioritize that. Please do such things as those. We will put a... well, actually, we need the sweeper on Sweepy's dock, because when they lay an egg, we need Sweepy to pick the egg up. And then the sweeper arm here would send it into this room over here. It won't be duplicate powered, it'll be, yeah, okay, we'll do that. Seems like fun thing to do. They are getting groomed. Wonderful. And we'll have a sweeper again, shipping. Got rid of one from it. No, it was down there. Okay, fair enough. And what are we making this out of? Steel. We've got all this gold lying around. Make it out of gold. Boom. Sweeper goes in the room. It probably would change things. It wouldn't let you that, yeah. Got to deconstruct some power lines as well. They got to go. That's all got to go up to there. Rid of all that junk. Oh, so good. Getting rid of everything. Nice. I guess we'd better set that. We'll put one in here. Be Drecklets. And yes. Technical hitch, no air for the suits, really. Yeah. Shockers. We want to send the air this way. They're not using any air in the suits at all. Crazy. I don't want to do that. We can just deconstruct it and let that air loose in the base. You can go. Yeah, we're getting there. Things is happening. Mr. Happy Ashcan is going for a run. So pleased. We can go right. We want Drecklet. We've gone past it. Drecklet. You can go in there, pal. You do need moving. Making it slightly less a priority than the hatch farms on purpose. And that needs to be an 8. Research complete. Decontamination shower is done. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. That was fast. That was fast. And now we're going to start needing some space rocket stuff. We managed to get that one done. Research reactor. A bolt joint plate. In case we want to play with that. Diamond press, so we can make our own diamonds. That we can't finish because we don't have enough data analysis. What should we do next? I'd like to get that. Yeah, that would basically complete everything, wouldn't it? Not telling us off. Yeah, we'll just click it and let him do what he does. Pretty much the end of it. Sweepy's having fun in there. And it's nice, stable. Hopefully Sweepy can keep it clean on his own. If not, what we could have done is put the plants a lot closer together and had more space to put the shearing station and another Sweepy at the other end. We could get rid of this one plant here, maybe replant it in these tiles, move the shearing station up and have a Sweepy at each end. I don't think they pass each other. We've got a Sweepy next to us. I'm not sure. I haven't seen them do that. Usually I only have the one. All this water was out of our... It should be clean water, shouldn't it? I don't trust fucking that side. Let's sweep it and see where it goes. Yeah, it's white, so it's got big commands available. Put it on whatever that is. Roughly there. Excellent. I'm liking this. We'll change this now to a plastic ladder all the way down. There. We can mop that bit of water up. What do you need the water for? The plants? No, the research. Okay, good. How's this doing? Has that got that really hot yet? Yeah, it's working on it, isn't it? Goes in there, out there, and it comes round there. So instead of going around there first, I want it to run through here. Or even actually before it goes through the aquatuner. Nipperoo there. Okay. Take that, I guess. Run it down here. Through that. Not all the way to the end because that's where our vent is. That will go eventually though, so we'll go up and round it for now. We can... That's annoying. Go up and in. Excellent. Nice. Nope, that way. So that will cool down this water as well. We can start it running and it can pump some more water into here. Pretty hot though, isn't it? Yeah, I'd rather it didn't. That's the problem with the other one, is the water got so hot, it's so close to temperature. When it's nice and chill like this, it just rains, the whole thing just rains. We can keep this water that chill, which we probably can do something, maybe. Well, they've been sweeping some of this water away. I don't know where they take it to. Must be a pitcher pump or something somewhere. I'll probably find some area covered in water that shouldn't be later on. Not in here, is it? No. Never did build those. He's growing, yay! Cooled down enough to grow. This should be floral scent now. Yeah, the floral scent's there. This is still pretty bad though, slime lung. With that there, being cooled. Not bad, I'm pleased. Yes, very good. Hey, how did you get there? So what we could do is just run this through here and cool it and then put it back in here again. Ah. Actually, from this pipe, come round here and join to there. Yeah. Add some cooled water to it. No, from there, I guess. Loops and loops and loops. I love it. Probably be better just a freezer section. Some of these ladders are actually getting built. It's a miracle. Plastic there. There's plenty of plastic to build it with. That vacuum. Yeah, it says dormant again. So let's put in... Tank. What is it? Is it refinement? Yeah, polymer press. This time you're being made of steel because we can. 2 of them in. Who knows if we'll use 2 of them, but we'll put 2 of them in. That guy needs wrangling again, I think. I will leave you just watching that, and I will be back. And we're back. And I got a funny feeling you can't see that, can you? No, so you've got to be moved a bit lower. Alright, when it's pneumatic doors, they can see through them, but they can't see through brick. That was a silly idea, but if it's put there instead, yeah, we'll be able to see it in the sweepies job and pick it out. Then we will have a shipping conveyor loader right here. There. And if we wanted to ship everything into the fridge, we could. But no, I don't want to. I'm going to have to put that. I'm going to go up in the ceiling this time and do it properly. Neatly. Bare bridge, copper ore, can't go like that. So, any eggs will be swept into this room. They will be specklets. That will be set to, yeah, as many as it can have. And we'll have a second one in here. Like that. When that's built. See what that's for. There's an egg there. Sweepy should pick it up. I think Sweepy picks up eggs, doesn't he? It must have been laid after he went past, surely. Surely. Yes, do a bit of sweeping, do a bit of tidying, please. Have we got to re-wrangle this guy? I think we have. I think they all went to bed after they wrangled him last time. And there's a glossy Drecklet. There's a bunch of glossy Drecklet eggs in here. I wonder how many we've got. We need to send them over there. You got this ladder done? Yeah, ladder's done. Dump some more plastic in here and make it a bit easier to do. This ladder could do with being changed over as well. Plastic. Yeah, things are going up when you start making plastic ladders. You're like, yep, we've made it in life. Plastic ladders. I will have a look at my chat settings because something's been changed by that program. Ugh. I think it's all messed up settings and I don't know what they were to put them back. And we'll need power to this, won't we? Can we do that? We removed all this, so we should have enough space on the wire to just do that. And that. Was powering this espresso machine. Oh, yeah, that should work. Phosphorite. What are you going to do with it? Need it somewhere. Must be really important to take phosphorite to there. Okay, fine. I take it anything in the sweepies dock has an automatic like sweep order on it for the dupes and remove it. Yeah, we're still waiting for stuff to be done. They're sweeping up junk. Gas pipe. Let's check the gas pipe. Doesn't seem to be emptying. So we're going to just sweep. We're going to change over to that. Boom. Yep, the gas can now flow. Beautiful. Should have done it the other way. Never mind. We could connect it to that and just let the gas out into the base. We could do that. Kind of like snip that off. Yeah, and connect that and let that empty. Oh, it's hot, but hey, who cares? Base will cool it down. Yeah, it would if we... that's where our liquid pipe water came from. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That'll be my mistake. Let's replace those. Yeah, that was when we did that. Okay, fair enough. Cooling loop has stopped. So, someone fix it, please? Maybe? Nisbet's come and do that one. But that one, nobody. Oh, Otto's coming to do that one. Nobody's got this one yet. Sooner you hurry up, and sooner we'll have a cooling loop again. Well, it seems like most of the water from the cooling loop ended up back in the tank it came from. If it didn't, it'll pull the other way and become oxygen. So either way, we still got to use it. Ah, that bit's been repaired. Thank you very much. Nisbet's got that one. What about this one? Anybody got this one? Come on. We need our cooling loop running. This isn't good. Nisbet's on that case. There you go. One done. Come on. That water can flow now. Inches. Otto's got the job. Thank you. Good job. Finally. I do not think Sweepy is picking up eggs, you know. Pretty sure that's the same egg that was there earlier. Tungsten sandstone. They've taken the sandstone out. Sweepy is not picking up eggs. He's not allowed to. Just ignoring eggs. Darn it. Oh well, Sweepy won't work then. We need sweepers in here to sweep up the eggs. Oh well. Never mind. We'll have to do it how we had it before. Sorry, Sweeps. I thought you were going to be useful. No. No, you're not. Oh, that's a shame. I was looking forward to that. Never mind. Okay, fair enough. I'll get rid of Sweeps. Sweepy butt. One there. There, does it? Okay. That's enough there. Oh no, that was too far over. Try that again. Bit round. Goes to there, so if we put one right there, those two can share that one, I think. And that one. Yeah, we don't need this end anymore. We don't need Sweepy in here. He's useless. He won't pick up eggs, then we can't use him for what we wanted. Sorry, Sweepy. I know. No. Got that. Let's cancel this bit. Probably cancel it to there or something. Now we just move it as it was. Conveyor loader. The middle somewhere. Around there, and then another one has to be there. That way, this one could just reach that tile, and this one can reach that tile. And both put into it. It's always the bottom of the thing. The cent is the one that you've got to be able to reach with the sweeper. That means we need a more conveyor rail going down into these. That been done at last? Yes, it has. That needs to go deconstruct all of this junk. That's very satisfying. Get rid of all that crap. Very satisfying seeing those two set there all the time. Got them to sweep them up ages ago. Get rid of all that. go, the sweepers can handle it instead. Pretty much anything that comes out of here that's not eggs will be going up here. Dumped here in that tile. So we might want to put a couple of filters on it. 2 different types of eggs we can get. I don't see why you can't just say, I just want Drecklet eggs, all of them. Can't. You have to specify each egg. Also got to put power in. That's why these videos, when you see them on YouTube, take so long. People are usually saying, oh, this took me hours. And all of this usually gets edited out so you don't see all of this stuff. Now what we could do is put in an extra conveyor loader for eggs. Put one over here, I suppose. No, I don't like that. We use the filters. If we're not using this room for a sweepy, then we could put the filters in here, couldn't we? Right, we're getting stuff built. Stuff is being done. Missed. Closing while we can without any doors in the way. How much have we got in the way of feed fibers? 414. Not bad. Not as much as I would have hoped, but not bad. How many do we have in here now? 5 out of 8, but that's including the eggs. So the Drecklets come in, right? Drecklet and what do we call it? Glossy Drecklet. There he is. And this one is like Glossy Drecko, normal Drecko. Wrangle them out. Wrangled in there on an 8. So if we add Dreckos, this room here, we'll probably find them crawling around the room. Actually, that's on an 8. They probably won't get taken there, will they? Not if this is on an 8 as well. That would mean we'd have to up that to a 9. Yeah, alright, we'd have to. That way they get called out of here. You set that to 0. Auto wrangle surplus. Basically, this one says babies can be in here. This one says adults can't be in here. So as soon as they grow up, they get moved out. If they can be put in the farm, they will be. If they can't, they'll be disposed of. Sounds terrible, but that's the way it is. And the beds are all built already. That's nice to see. Put in some picture frames because this is rather a grotty ceiling here. So we use gold amalgam. Yeah, because we've used up a lot of copper. Would you like to move to your new bed up the top of the base? All amalgams. Oh, he's grabbing it to build that. Nicely done. Is that not powered anymore? No. Oh, what are the use of you then if you're not powered? Go away. What's here? Stuff. Plastic. Eggs. Not building the doors yet, but well, we could build the top doors, couldn't we? And run through those. Lucky, aren't you, Gene? You get 2 pictures. Everyone else has got none. There, we'll put some airflow in. Nice. A lot of work to do. People got stuff to do. Yeah, yeah. One of them got done. The other one hasn't. Is that you chatting on the phone? My God, you're noisy. There we go. We'll leave them to get on with that. I think we'll put in we'll sweep one spot. There. We can destroy that tile. Put in an airflow tile right there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's check this. Is it still very cold? Yes, it's still very, very cold. That's pretty nice. We got food going up. That's okay. That's gone up a lot all of a sudden, hasn't it? So, what will we need to ship out of here? Well, at the moment, it's just eggs. Don't want anything else, just eggs. Bit of eggs. All of them. These. That's the sort of filter that should be on the other things as well. Right, power lines. Power-wise, what did we put that up to? Not bad. Not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. Not bad at all. The frames are all probably on a 5, are they? No. Did our water start flowing properly now? I think it did. Nice. I think that's pretty good. Got the beds done. Made that into a box. Got TV. A telly. What's on TV today? Well, it's Volcano. And here in the mountains, deep in the heart of the asteroid, the mountain is a volcano, and it's about to erupt. We have come at the best time to see this. Natural phenomena only occurs once every 17.6 cycles. Things are happening, look. Look at that. Yeah, they've got water bottles and they're willing to take them somewhere. I think they're taking them to the science, are they? Oh, is it the science using them up? No, he's taking it out here somewhere. Take a bomb. Bombs. We haven't noticed. Where are you taking that? Well, you're dumping it out to space. Of course you are. Oh, of course you are. Okay, fair enough. Not like we haven't got an infinite source of many infinite sources of water. They're at an 8, but yeah, with proximity on, they're never going to get done, are they? Might turn proximity back off again. Once the base is done, pretty much finished, bedrooms and everything are all done, I think they'll spend less time wandering, more time actually getting stuff done. Do these pictures up. A higher priority. He gets round to painting them. Yeah, there's a lot of doors to run through. Some people leave them open, but I don't like to. But in the bedrooms, don't really matter. I think we can afford one picture frame now per bedroom at least. Are we going to go decor plus 10? That one's that decor plus 10 as well? Yeah. Doesn't matter which one you use. Decor plus 10. Ah, yeah, Muppet. If I was just going to put one picture frame in each room, I'd do that right there. Back in the middle. I don't intend to. From small beginnings to this. Look at that. Things are happening. Yeah, aluminium being cooled. We've got copper being cooled. We got iron, which can now be sent across there. That will be nice. Oh, look. Dinner time. Well, coffee. Coffee bean time. Pop. You're not going to eat that, are you? No, I don't think you eat those. So, iron time. I would like to send the iron here. No, actually, I don't want to send it there yet. Reason being, I got a funny feeling we're going to get rid of this and just put our smeltery here. We're going to put our smeltery here. Then we'll need smelters. Made of ceramic or obsidian. We have 2 of them, like we normally do. 3 tiles in between, I believe you can have. Then beeper, smack up there in the 3 tiles. It'll be steel. We rotate it around. We'll make sure we can reach all of those beans. There we go. Probably put that one higher than that. Then the steam turbines would end up going, because we'll need a floor level. We need a floor level, come on. Would be there, let's say. You need 1, 2, 3, and then another floor level. Then you need turbine on the top of that. No, that would just fit in there nicely. Away. Ah. If we're going to put it there, then we want the chute, that, the iron, there. Rather make it out of steel. Okay, and then gold amalgam. Ah, nice. Yeah, no, it won't let me cancel them. Shipping. Rail. Gold amalgam this time. So yeah, we want to go from here, wherever the thing is, go along there, where it's going to be. Come along here, I think. Yep. That bit. For where exactly it's going to be. And then we can go over or under. Looks better over, doesn't it? No, because you can have steam turbines over. Go there. Down and across. Not going to go in it. But the ladder, yeah, the ladder seems like a good thing to aim for. Over here, we will delete this tile, put in a sweeper. And then we'll... have we got the insert... no, we didn't put one in, did we? No. Not in this one. We did in the other one. We'll put it in... Oh, make it out of steel. Put you in there. That will operate the sweeper. The way I did it, I believe, is put it on a delay. We didn't bother using this thermo sensor. Oh no, I remember how I did it. We have a shipping, right, element sensor, right? So we put an element sensor on the shipping rail that goes to there. There's that shipping rail. It comes around here, so we'd have to put it there, right? Put this thing. That's on the conveyor rail, right? When it senses an element on there, it will activate it will disactivate the sweeper until that has stopped. But of course, every time a new piece comes along, it delays it again and delays it again. It keeps resetting the delay. And every time it goes on, it resets the delay until the last piece from that sort of bit comes out. And then it has a nice big delay of, say, a minute to allow that stuff to really cool down in the oil. And then it pumps it out and it sends it on its way, all automatically. We would need to mess around with the automation because I believe I used a buffer gate. No, it would have been a filter. Only lets a green signal through if the input has been green for longer than the selected time. Probably need that. Pointing inwards. Yeah, we might need to play with that. That's an interesting idea that it stops it sweeping it immediately as soon as it gets to temperature. So you need it at temperature and nothing, it just switches it off. And the only way it will sweep is if it switches back on and it's at the right temperature, then it will sweep. It just gives it a bit of time. You can either do it by temperature or you can do it by time. You can say, right, as long as it's sweeping before this erupts again, otherwise this will be adding more to it before it's had a chance to cool down the previous lot and it will never end up sweeping anything out. So you have to sort of balance it with how much that's producing and how long it takes to cool and all those kind of things. But it worked quite well, just having a sensor there. You could even simplify it and just put a NOT gate on it and turn off the sweeper every time that senses a piece on there. You'd have to put a bit of timer on it so that it doesn't just instantly come on as soon as that piece drops in. You want some kind of delay. You'd need, I think that's the buffer. Yeah, you'd need a buffer on it. So that you could add, say, I don't know, a minute or two to the time. So when the last piece has dropped out, it waits 2 minutes before it reactivates the sweeper arm. Sweeper arm will send it all the way over here and drop it out here. So I'm going to set this now to basically pump that into a vacuum. All of it into there. Yes. Then we can demolish this section and actually build it again. Hopefully a little bit more effective this time. The last time was a bit hasty. I was hoping it would be permanent, but I think it's time to... I don't want to pump all our iron from that mine, from that volcano to here, and then have to move it all back here again. It just seems pointless to me. So, yeah. This has not been built, has it? None of it. Put that on a 7 then, I guess. They did destroy that last bit, but they can't get to these ladders, can they? So we are going to make this box. We're going to make it really cold so it glows. Like that, let's say. Yeah, we'll leave that in. Out. That drops down. Good. And yes. Okay to me. How much do these things take? Hydrogen, I can't remember how much it takes. No data event. Really? There isn't a database entry for that, surely. I can't remember, but I know it's a tiny, tiny amount. Actually need to snip this, don't I? So it doesn't run. Let's check our oxygen. I just want to make sure that is connected and flowing. Here it is. So this pipe is now defunct. No longer necessary. Surplus 2 requirements. This pipe can be got rid of. Out of the base. No longer in the way. Yeah, we could flow that around somehow. Get it up to these nullifier things. What I'd want to do then is we could reuse this tank. No, not that one. This one. That's our carbon dioxide pumped out to space overflow. Not really an overflow, is it, when there's nothing in the tank? That's from down the base. Right, so if we're not using this tank for this anymore, and it's just pumping out to space at this point, then we could use this tank to store some hydrogen in, couldn't we? Yeah, we could. That would be very nice. So we want hydrogen. I think I want to dig that out a bit. Rid of that for these. We don't have huge quantities of hydrogen now, so there's a lot of coal being dropped here, I think. No, it's not coal. Feel that steel there. Tons of refined carbon. I think we could probably stop making that now. Yeah, it's been making refined carbon for decades. Oh, we'll stop doing that. Stop the dupes from filling that up. Please don't do that anymore. This conveyor rail is going in quite fast, actually, isn't it? That's quite sharpish. Oops, someone's in the soup. Right, let's have a look at this now. So, outputs a green signal if the configured item that is detected on the rail. So, yeah, that's another way you could run a filter, I guess, couldn't you? If the detected item is on the rail, then turn on a shut off that's on that rail, sending the water sending the item somewhere else. I'd want that to come out into a... That filter's got to go, it's in my way. If we had a sweeper in there, it'd be easier to do, but then they can't reach the materials they need. We could have put a sweeper higher up than it would actually be able to reach the material is that we want. Suppress that. I'm not going to suppress this one because I need to do this one. So it detects what's on the rail, right? Rail comes along, got a piece of iron on it. Then it comes up here and it goes, oh, there's iron. And that starts a timer. Right. Need to start some kind of counter. We do for that. Propagate outputs a green signal if the input is receiving green and continues sending green. Well, no, because if it instantly sends a green signal, it's going to activate the shipping arm. We don't want it to do that. Only lets the green signal through if the green is longer than the filter time. Good. We have that. That sensor. We link that. A bit of automation wire. Prioritize that up. Yeah, there's gold in them there tanks. Is there? I thought it was supposed to be iron in here. Ah, there's all materials lying around, so we're using them. Let's have a look at that now. That will say, okay, you can run the sweeper after 5 seconds of the last piece dropping out. That's way too quick. So if we say 60 seconds. That gives it a minute to cool. In the water. That might not be enough, but for testing purposes. Then what's wrong with you? No filter cycle. Ah, okay, we need to select refined metal, iron. So if you detect iron on that rail, I want you to start the counter. But you'll detect a second piece of iron and a third piece of iron and a fourth piece of iron, and it will keep resetting that so that it only starts that 1 minute timer when the final piece drops out. Right. That may be what I want to do. I'm going to put a sweeper in, but it's going to be like not in the right place. That's where it should go there. So we will get our sweeper. We'll make it out of steel so the steel is here when we need it. And that automation wire we should have made out of iron because it's right here. Let's cancel that bit. I don't know what it is made of. We're going to make it out of iron. Got plenty of room here to add another filter if we want to, or add another bit of automation. I think I need a couple. I'm not sure. That seems too simple. We'll run it and see what happens. As long as we know it's active. We'll come back to that. I'll come back to that. They still haven't finished the rail anyway, so there's no point rushing. And this isn't even done yet, so there's still no point rushing. That's pumping to a nice pressure. Seems a shame to lose our liquid lock though, doesn't it? Well, you know, we could keep this one, move this all over a bit so it's under here and put our steam turbines in this room. Now that seems like a logical thing to do, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3 down, across. Wouldn't have much space underneath unless we raise the floor up by one. That's actually not too far to move things. I don't want it right next to that. I want it to have a 3 gap. Yeah, that seems legit. Sorry, we're rebuilding you again over here. And we're rebuilding that conveyor chute. Yeah, and this doesn't really matter. Extra bit to go. And up. That bit can be deconstructed there. Perfect. So we'll deconstruct these and move it over. I think that makes sense. Well, I didn't think of it before. Use this room. The liquid shutoff's got to go. Reservoir's got nothing in it. That thing can go. Perfect. Once it's pumped to a vacuum, we'll use it. It'll be easy to get a vacuum in here because we'll just build some blocks and then build it to the right depth or height that we want, and just move the blocks from the inside in the vacuum. Ah, that makes things lovely and easy, doesn't it? And it means I can raise it up a little bit higher. Put an extra floor in here. Have to have some ladders or something, but yeah. Liquid pipage has to go now. Sorry, thank you for your service. Yeah, but it's no longer needed. We'll go. Beautiful. And what's that made of in here? Granite. So we'll have some more granite tiles, I guess. No, actually, I want to work out what height we want the insulated tiles to be at. Save us making them all insulated. We'll need a power wire coming through here on the main gate. That can stay as lead. That reaches about here. No, that's not the best idea, is it? So, yeah, we're going to have to go one lower or one higher. If we go higher, that will be in my way. But that can be lowered, I think. That would look much better if it's the same height as this one. And the power can come in over the top. I always think that looks much smarter. But then that would be the layer where the floor would be. That will be obsidian tiles. There. We might have to delete them again and rebuild them once we've built this. 1, 2, 3, 4. They should be able to reach a lot of it, if they can't reach all of it. And now I'm breaking the microphone. Thank you. Yeah, I think my chat thing is definitely broken. He's smashing away on that eggshell, making us lots of lime. And he's so desperate to take it up there, he takes it up there himself. Doesn't let the sweeper have a chance. Can you reach them all? Gotta catch them all. Seems like under construction. So yeah, seems like you can reach everything. Gonna have to delete things again. Yeah, beautiful. You can go and you can go. Beautifully done. Might like to move that along a bit so I can line that up. One needs to sort of move out of my way. There. Yeah, I think it will power itself when it gets there. And then they can probably reach that to deconstruct it. Now that tank's got to go, please. That thing's got to go. And I'm going to deconstruct those ladders. No, I'm not, apparently. No, I am. Can't deconstruct these ladders because we need them to get in. So if that's the height we're going to go with, we don't need another layer because that's where the power spine is going to come in from. I want to lower, this down by 1? Yeah, I want to lower that to that. Be offset for a bit, but that will annoy me. But it's fine, it's fine. Will work, it will work. Be calm. Don't panic now. Why are you? Yeah, don't do that. You can't get in there to do it anyway, or they can't reach. No, they're delivering the eggshell. They're so desperate to do it. doing it themselves. That's got to go. There's a bit of conveyor rail in there. That's got to go as well. That's got to actually be built by somebody one day this year. Who's coming to do it? Oh no, Ashcan's coming to do it. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going to be 5 high, so they're not going to be able to reach. Need that bloody ladder back, you muppet. And then we can deconstruct that guy. What's he made of? Gold. Well, we're going to rebuild him out of steel. Gold hard steel. Now we're going to go at the same height as this one. No, can't go there. There though. That means one of these needs to be moved back one. Yeah, there should be 3 tiles of gap between them. So deconstruct that one, move it back by 1. And put the power there. Deconstruct that conductive wire. Yeah, you were about to do that and then you changed your mind, didn't you? Well, copy settings to there. That one can be deconstructed. Perfect. So stuff is happening. Priority. Let's hire that one. Actually, gonna mop. And what have we got? Pipes or something? Yeah, oxygen pipes. Why is nobody doing oxygen pipes? Who'd have thought that would be a thing you'd want to get done? Most of the rooms now have a painting. We can do 2 more. Gold, yeah, use the gold for a change. Oh, for flip's sake. And B. You muppet. Yes, please. Well, hopefully we're not using up all our reed fibre because we need that stuff. Yeah. Now we need to put in that sweeper. Or it tells me I'm not allowed. Yes, you can go right there, please. And this one will go as close as it will let it go, which will be there. Excellent. That should be built with steel, really. So should that one. They're going to be close to this machine. They might want to be made of steel. I'll tell it to disable auto repair. If it does get damaged, then I'll know. Told about it. So I want to make sure there's no liquid pipes in there, gas pipes in there, no power lines in there, that in there, and no automation. There is automation. Let's get rid of that. Rid of that. That's the green wire from the tank that feeds the petroleum, the plastic presses. They're like, please feed me. No, I do not want to. So we can just push that up like that. Piece can go. Little piece of wire can go. Nice making things. Like it. Sorting everything out, tidying everything up. Yeah, put it all back neatly. Please. And I'd probably also want to expand that pipe. But they can't reach that. That's fair enough. I get it. Can't reach it. Now you can. And I think I can cancel that, can't I? That is actually connected. Yes. Power-wise. Power wire-wise, I mean. Come on. And it looks easy like that. You could just drop that down, but we're going to have a mains power cable coming in here. That's not going to happen. Now we can extend the power. Wrong one, that one. Conductive wire. It's going to be lead for a little while. Oh, about there, let's say, and then it will change to steel because this area gets very hot. Yeah, very hot. And we're going to just power those direct. We're going to remember to set this one back to eggshell because otherwise we'll run out of our steel at some point. We've got quite a lot made at the moment. Or is it 18 tons of it? They're never going to do that. They're never going to do that, are they? So let's get that done. Ba-dum. They are doing it. I'm just being impatient. Come on, hurry up. And then we'll sweep that bit. Keep that at a lower priority. They can go around to that. Like this pipe in here. They'll get around to it eventually. Someone's building picture frames. Hey, that means we can upgrade. Prioritize those three. Get painted. We'll leave it on 5. She'll never do it. She's always got jobs to do. Run around, go get some steel, come back, build it. Going quite fast because the materials are nice and close on hand everywhere. Everything's easy to get. Once this is a vacuum, we will dig out this layer here and put in a layer on top. That's obsidian, and I want it to go up by 3. The 4th one. So yeah, that's right. And a similar thing on this side, but we'll count the tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we'll have a gap on the side then. We'll go power. Steam turbine. If we put one right there, we had one right there. They kind of offset from where we need them. Yeah. Don't build those. But we do need that dug out. We seem to have a lot of sweeper people, don't we? But sweep on a 6 and it gets done really fast. Right, that's got to be set back to eggshell to lime forever on a 9. On the 9, yeah, definitely on the 9. But whenever a piece of eggshell, if we get a stock of eggshell, then we'll lower the priority of it. Now, bit of gold. I want swept up. Don't do that yet. Cancel that. Delay that order. So yeah, that's as close as we could squidge it in without moving everything else down. I'm not doing it again. So if we go to oxygen, no, not oxygen, power, you muppet. Go to steam turbine. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right above it, where it's needed. I don't mind that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that 3rd layer. And another one there. The gold. Yeah, I don't want gold. Yeah, that should do. That should be nice. Just got to let it pump a vacuum. And then we can fill that. And we'll do a similar wiggly pipe. But this time we'll have some temp shift plates in it. Really help to push the heat out of the steam. Yeah, out of the pipes into the environment, into the steam. Hopefully they won't overheat again. We've got our own inbuilt liquid lock. We can move this liquid lock. You can do it. You can like brick it in and push the liquid across. I think it's fine. It's fine where it is. For now, anyway. For now. I could move this down and move that all stuff down and move that down and move these two across to better positions under here. Hey! No, that's around. Don't bother. That's working away to itself. Yeah, that's all built. But we do need power to it. Take a bit of steel off of here. Going it onto there. It will be powered by the base, so it's fine. Thing won't suddenly run out of power and it'll turn off. You could have it as a standalone system and not connect it to the base. That's absolutely fine. You'd be missing out on the bit of power you're generating every time this erupts. As long as it generates enough to power itself and keep the battery going, then, you know, even if the battery goes flat before the next eruption, when it erupts again, it will power itself again. So you don't need to connect it to the base. I just wanted to because that's free power. It doesn't look like much. Well, that's what, 200 watts there and 263, yeah. Barely 500 watts. But it's free and it's constant. Hello, Jazz. Hello, nice to see you. How are you doing? I wanted to test my chat box, so thank you for being a tech. Yeah, I didn't realise it had put a follow restriction on. Ugh, I didn't. It said, hey, you must enable this emergency sort of chat protection thing, and I clicked it. And I thought, it's a bit quiet in chat, isn't it? Nobody's speaking. It was like some new safety thing to do with Twitch Studio. I guess they've had problems with people raiding and... Well, not raiding in the sense of that, but like groups of people coming in and saying bad stuff in chat. And they put in some protocols, but I didn't know how to change them or to what settings to put, so I just left it on the defaults, which happened to be follow restriction. I didn't know that. Someone left a message on the on one of the YouTube videos, and I was like, oh, that's why it's been so quiet in chat, is it? So, we're pumping this to a vacuum. Yeah, that was quite good. At least I drew attention to it. I knew something was up. I thought someone would have said something within like 3 videos. 3 streams of like 4 hours long and nobody said a word. Well, that's a bit unusual, isn't it? But yeah, that was the problem. There was the smart thing filter, whatever. So I figured out how to turn it off for now, but I will have to at least... Hello, Stomp, you can talk in chat. Welcome. Woohoo! Yeah, somehow I enabled some thing that blocked, made it a 2-week follow, was it? I think people were saying. You have to be following for 2 weeks before you're allowed to talk. Well, that's not very friendly, is it? Honestly, that wasn't me. Well, it was in a sense, because I kind of didn't know that it did that. Told me 3 weeks remaining. Sorry. Yeah, it was some safety procedure thingy that they'd put in, and it's probably got settings that you can configure, but you know, I didn't understand them, so I left them on defaults and left it to do its own thing. And that's what happened. Yeah. Nobody said a word for like 16 hours of streaming. Hi, Punk. Yeah. Yeah, that's very strange, but that's what it did to me. At the moment, it's turned off. I just disabled this like safety protocol thing, so it's technically not fixed. It's just totally disabled. I just turned it off. No, I didn't. On purpose, I promise. That wasn't me. That wasn't my intention. I didn't understand it. I was like, no, and nobody could tell me because, yeah. Couldn't tell me that it wasn't working because he couldn't speak. Like, no. Oh dear. So, we can either use the temperature, or we can use that, or we can use an AND gate and use both. But the logic behind that is that the last piece drops out, and then it has a timer of, say, a minute, and then that can sweep out all of that. I love a good AND gate. Yeah, we love an AND gate. Use many AND gates. So if we can set this up, this thing can start actually sweeping out. I've deliberately put that too high. It can't reach the bottom. Should go here where this ladder is, but as soon as we delete this ladder, nobody can reach the materials at the bottom. 20 tons of iron. Well, at least you're willing to wait, Stump. That's very nice of you. Yeah, well, I was streaming away and thinking, well, the line is very quiet, isn't it? The one thing with Studio is it often just says I have 0 viewers. But if you look in actual Twitch stream, you've got like 3, 5, 2, whatever. I was looking and thinking, there's got to be somebody, surely would have said something by now. No, nobody spoke to me. I was like, okay, I'll just talk to myself then. Well, you know, I'm new at this. I'll learn. I have nobody to teach me. I'm just learning by myself from YouTube videos, tutorials and stuff. Waiting for a vacuum to form in here so that we can do the next stage. I want to rip out this floor. That's the floor we're going with for the side of for the base of the steam room, and I'm going to make it bigger than this one because this one's only 2 high. We're having it 3 high. Then we don't have to do anything. We can just use this room. We have a vacuum already, so we don't have to pump anything out and all that mess. We'll just leave it. Let it go. Let it go. No, shh. Say that. I want to try this, but there's 20 tons of iron ore there that we won't be able to use. We won't be able to get our hands on until this system works. So it might be a good idea to stick a box right there. That'll be in range of the sweeper when it's in this location, I should hope. Probably, maybe. We'll put some iron in there, and then that way at least we've got access to some. As soon as that ladder's gone, nothing. All that iron will just vanish if it's on here. We haven't even had it. Do such things as these. Okay, come on. Why do they make that slider so bleeding narrow? Automation. It's either the best thing ever when it works, or it's the worst thing ever when you're scratching your head thinking, what did I do wrong? What's gone wrong? So I want... Oh, iron is on here. I didn't see it. Where is it? Oh, there you are. 22.7 tons. Well, 20.5 tons of it is just there. So I'm going to set this to, say... Yeah, 5,000. 5 tons of it. Then we'll go to refined metals. We'll make it sweep. No, we won't make it sweep only, will we? No, we won't. Someone will probably bring some iron from miles away. That's the problem with that. We'll make it sweep only. A quick sweep. Yep, that's set to all. There. I don't want them to take it all out, really, but we do have a batch about to come out, so we'll be fine. When do you go dormant? 2027. There we go. Come on, somebody. Come on, someone. Anyone come in? Does anyone want to do this job? Ruby, you want to do it, don't you? Come here. You want to do it? Bubbles? Bubbles going to do it? No. Someone's going to take it all. Don't take all of it. That's enough. Just, I want the system to do it. There we go. No, wrong button. Pencil. That's the one. There we go. Well, you just casually walk over there. Cool. And you can just go over there as well. Get a new job and go do something else. Right, I want that ladder deconstructed. Before you steal any more of my irons. Oh, you're going to steal it all. Oh, you can't carry all of it. Okay. Thank you. Have fun. Right, so the logic is... what happened to my Oh, wrong button. Okay. I thought I'd deleted all my inputs. So we do need this to go to there instead, because we're going to move that down where it's supposed to be. That's got to go in that space. And the dupes now can't reach it. They cannot reach that. It's being cooled by that. No one can do anything. Build that, please. Deconstruct that. And let's hope we haven't made a mistake. Now we can't reach all our iron. And if we can't reach our iron, we got this little pile here and that's it. I think it killed all the shove voles though. I don't know if they've changed the rules on the shove voles, but they all died on me. I got 1 egg out of 3 shove voles. Normally, they're a good source of barbecue. But that did not work. Come here, guys. Come and get this done. Here we go. Beautiful. Wonderful. Absolute. Ah, power. Don't run away. I forgot the power. Get the power. Yeah. Could do it the quick way and just attach it to that, but that's not what I do here. No. Can't be like that. Not tidy. Right, so once that's powered, which will hopefully be before this stops running, you can see that wiggling away. Then you know it's powered, therefore it's still cycling around. As soon as that turns off, it actually comes into here. Opposite way to how you'd think it would be. Because once it reaches temperature, if it's above 127 degrees, then that is on. It goes round. And the fact that as long as you put it on, that doesn't need a bridge there. That could have gone in straight in. As long as it's blocking this tile with a full packet on one of these rails, that cannot add to it. So it will keep flowing and it won't keep stopping all the time, which is really annoying when you build these things. Keeps stopping and starting all the time. Yeah, it's good to take like a snapshot of it or something and screen picture or something and say, hey, what's that? Looks like this turbine is in here, but it's not. That is the first one. I think, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that is that one. Yeah, that's the end one. We bricked it in, and it works perfectly fine with a iron volcano. If you've got a really powerful volcano that pumps out a lot more than this, then yeah, you might want to not put it there. Bricks there. And use that extra space. Are they coming? Are they going to build this? Who knows? Conductive wire steel, yeah. Come on, somebody. We have problems to fix. Problems that need fixing. Ah. One more bit. One more. You can deconstruct the rest of it. There's a bit of steel in there, but that's fine. It will get swept out. Right. Now we need a conveyor loader. I was going to put it there, but I've put that there now. Can't put it there because then the sweeper can't see it. We can't make it out of copper. That's a bad plan. Seems like a bad idea making it out of gold, but hey, take a risk. So, we might be able to... That looks really weird floating in space there, doesn't it? Yes. Toast. Anybody want toast? Anybody hungry? This has done quite well in here now. Got most of the... Well, he said. No, that's overheated. That's why we haven't got rid of the slime lung up there. But this one's doing okay. Classed as a germ, so put the germ thing on. Green is bad. Green germ's bad. Pink germ's good. And a sip of drink while it saves the game yet again. It feels like it's every 2 seconds. Not every 600. Right. We got everything built yet? No. Everything's on a huge priority. Let's deconstruct that one. And we can, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, you got to climb over these plants every time you run around. But they're for your coffee, so, you know. We won't have to keep coming back at it. Once this is done, assuming it works, we can move on to something bigger and better. Probably. La la la, come on. Ah, ladders, things. Do all the stairs because proximity's still on. I keep forgetting that's on. Yeah. Takes them a while to get to things because they always want to do the closest job. Proximity turns on. I might turn that off again, I think. Right. That's getting built, so we'll do one final check of our line and make sure there's no errors in our judgment. That drops out right there. Right between that, the sweeper can pick it up and there's enough room for some storage boxes underneath. Perfect. Let's go back to here. Oh, nuts. It needs power, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. About that. Better power it. So, yeah, let's put that up. Come and do that quick. I can see that went green then. Yep, I saw that working. So that is kicking out. And if we look at the automation, every time it kicks out, should be starting the timer. I don't think that's working how I want it to work. No, I don't think it is. That's on, but it's never going to be on for long enough to trigger this. That's not right. So we need, I thought we needed to. We need to put that there. And we need, yes. Yeah, let's go back to our automation and have a look. I think we need a buffer first. Outputs a green signal if the input is green, and it adds a bit of time to it. Yeah. And then we have that after it. Set to the time that will be at. Yeah, that sounds logical. That doesn't make any sense. Don't worry. Join the club. So we'll deconstruct you. Someone's got to come and do that. And then we'll put in a buffer and a filter. Sorry if it doesn't make sense. I try to re-explain, over-explain, double-explain, treble-explain. Everything except for mansplain. Well, we got rid of the automation wire. That was a nice thing to do, wasn't it? Loved it. Put that back. Probably put a piece there as well and a piece there. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. We can always split it up with the tool thing. Snipper. We go. Perfect. Our wires going in. Thank you very much indeed. Those things should all be made of iron, shouldn't they? So, automation. I want a buffer first. That will go up. Then I want the filter after. Yeah. Make sure that the wire is snipped there, otherwise these things will occur. feedback loops. Do that. We'll try that first and see how that goes. Leave that piece in the middle. We'll have to wait for it to erupt for that to be testable. But yeah. So, come on. Have you used all the iron up yet? Probably. No, maybe. Oh, that's copper. Well, how did that happen? You got to be careful you don't cover that vent, the actual chute, with any automation wires or anything, because it will block it. Random doors opening and closing because you put a wire through it. Like, what? Why is that door locked? Copper. Why did I make that out of copper? No. Sorry. You gotta go. You can't be made of copper. Probably made this one out of copper, did I? Probably. We want our... What's that one? Filter. We want the buffer first. Yes. I'm making it out of copper again. I didn't even notice. No, iron. There we go. Perfect. Somebody come and build that. Build me a buffer gate. Ashcan. Come on. You know you want to. Why does that say it's powered? It's not powered. No power when it should be powered. You can be powered now. Look at that. Exciting. Check that. Central load. Oh, okay. 490. Wow. Okay. Back to our system. Come on. Somebody come and build it. I think Ashcan changed his mind and ran off. Anything else? No, he's still coming. Probably bringing it. Yeah, he's bringing the iron with him. Your Muppet is just there. There's a ton of it down here. Right, so now. Well, that sweeper just moved then. Yep, that's just kicking in. That was good timing for us. I want to set that to say... if that's set to 5 seconds, then that one needs to be on for at least 5 seconds, doesn't it? Or we can just set that really, really quick. Triggers the other one. Only that's a green signal through if the input has received a green signal for longer than the filter time. Yeah, that's not going to happen, is it? Not like that. Well, yeah, that could do. So it outputs a green signal if the input is green. The problem is this doesn't flow all the time. Sometimes they come out 1, 2, then there's a gap, another couple, then there's a gap. No, they don't come out streamlined perfectly, one piece on every single bit of rail. So you don't want it constantly resetting all the time. Or does that matter? That doesn't even matter. It's the final piece that comes out that matters. Senses a piece of iron, starts this timer. This timer goes for 5 seconds. And if it's continuous for 5 seconds, which it might not be, then it would trigger that. Be long enough to trigger just from the final piece counting down. I want to see what that would actually do. Set to 5 seconds at the moment. I think that's too long. I think that has to be a lot shorter than that. It won't ever trigger. Yeah, those pieces will not be on there long enough, or there'll be too many gaps. Would never trigger. Which is wrong, you don't want that. That's what he said. So if I set that to 1 second, you could go right down to 0.1 second if you want. Then what's the point in having it if it's there for naught? So, yeah, okay, fine. What's a green signal if the input is green? Not what I want to do, is it? And I don't want to mess with memory toggles and XOR gates yet. They take a bit of brain boxing, those things. This should just say, okay, we've detected some material, and then allow that to run after a certain length of time. And that will be set to permanently. So what we need is that's a green signal, enable building, right? So that's giving out a red signal. That should be disabled by the automation, right? It is. Good. That will not work. I don't think that will work at all. No. I need some thinking. Oh. Could just bypass that and test it, I suppose, because we got that piece in the middle. We can test it. I don't think it will work properly though. Not how I'm intending it to work. So by bypass, I mean go straight up through. Get rid of the pliers. Right through there, just to the filter and into that. As soon as that, yeah, that's fine. That way we can turn that down to say a second, and we'll see what will happen when this actually gets down to temperature. It's a bit hot at the minute, and that would be set to iron. Or just refined metal, anything. Oh, and there's some steel in there, isn't there? So we can add that to it as well, wherever the steel went manufactured. I know some steel definitely dropped in here somewhere. Gold and all sorts. There's gold in them there hills. I'm not sure if this is going to work how I want. But 1 second should be pretty quick. Pretty much time it takes for one piece to pass. Maybe it's less than that, but this does go lower, so we can do it. And that way, the sweeper arm would be activated. How long would it be activated for? That's the question. Is it just going to be activated for like a split second? Yeah, probably. In which case, that's not going to work how it's intended. You can do it to the conveyor loader and turn that off. But the sweeper's active and it's going to load it then. So there's going to be a bunch of very hot material isn't cooling. Or you can do it by the actual sweeper itself. Or you can even do it by turning off the power to it. So you can have the power line on a... where is it? The automation for that in here. Power shut off. Yeah, that thing. You can just turn the power off to this entire section until you want it to turn back on and run. There are many ways of doing the same thing. I don't think this is going to work how I want it to. When the configured thing gets on the rail, I want it to start timing. That's not going to do it. This only lets a green signal through if the input has received a green signal that lasted longer than the selected filter time. We need that filter time to be low, but then it will only let the green signal out for a very short time. That's not exactly what I want. I want it to continue sending a Continue. Yeah, that's the one we want to use, really. I'm going to change my mind again before this erupts. We snip off. That middle piece is really handy. We can do weird things. We want to connect that to the buffer. Have the buffer run for... No, we need it to run for a little bit of time, 10 seconds, just so we can see if it works. So when the piece comes through... got a bit of time to go yet. We can drop, raise that temperature a bit to send a piece through if we want to. Put it back so we can see what will happen. And I'm hoping that it will see a piece there. 1, 3, 5. Let a piece through. Let some through. Send that back to 127. There we go. And now, I want to see if that... I've got to change to this view then. So that will activate. That will start this. It's now going to output. Now, that is outputting immediately power to that. We need to connect through the filter. So I was right the first time, wasn't I? Set that to say, 5 seconds or something just to test it. Testing. Go around like that. So now it has to power the filter. There's your delay. And then that can kick in and start sweeping. Right. We set this to say, I don't know, 60 seconds, just to see if it works. That turns it off again. There we go. There's nothing running through. Iron is on its way to the other end where it's needed. Seems like we should have success. We'll see. Got a little bit to go down in temperature, but this time we're testing it with 1 full minute of waiting before the sweeper will kick in. And we can check the temperature of the iron that's been dropped out. It won't be easy to check until all that iron has been taken, because it will add to that and that'll change the temperature. It'll average it. We're getting down to temperature naturally. I'd rather let it run properly how it's supposed to run. Most people would whack this up to full speed and overclock speed with mods. But I like to see everything in detail, what is actually happening. Let's look in this view until that gets down. It's getting down. Nearly temperature. As soon as we see that shut off, turn off, some of it's getting hotter. And it should run totally self-sufficient. That works properly. And it goes. Getting there. Come on, you can do it. That way it doesn't start sweeping as soon as the first drop hits there. It allows it a bit of time to cool off before it sweeps it away. That time you can set on that filter whatever you want. Here's a piece coming through. That should start the system running. But you can't see both systems at the same time. So that now sets that timer running. Because it didn't last as long for 10 seconds, it's restarted it now. Not quite. There's more pieces coming through that are restarting it. That's good. It keeps restarting the clock every time a new piece comes through. It restarts. Nothing's happening because they're now like all in a row. As soon as that last piece comes through, that kicks in. Timer's counting. Hopefully that would... that's frozen. No, I haven't frozen it. Still counting down. Not 100% how I want it, but close. Let's check our iron in here. 16 degrees, 26.4. Yeah, there's sort of stacks of it, so difficult to tell whether it actually did anything. That final piece has dropped out now. Let's see if that works. No, that's going to turn it off again. That's going to turn it off. When the final piece drops out, the whole thing is stagnant. Ah, so that needs to be much shorter time then, right? Right. That needs to be a lot shorter. If I left that on 1 second, I think that might have worked. The way to test it is you could have put a sweeper in here separately. Add back onto the system. Test it. Now, if that's really, really quick, output's a green signal if the input is green. So you want it to be green signal going into it, and then it will output. Feels like I've got these around the wrong way, doesn't it? I'm not sure. Let's follow this down. Hello, volcano. Got it back here, around here, and some bits of copper. Made it to there. Obviously, these haven't been set up yet, so anything would have been swept away and used in the machine. So, yeah, there was copper in that thing, so something got sent over. That's useful. This isn't quite right. I will do some thinking about that, I think. Pause. Let's have a drink. Sip of tea. That's not tea. So, yeah, let's think about this automation a little bit. Sensors a piece there. Here it goes. Yeah, so the buffer will do what I wanted it to do. Outputs a green signal. If the input is receiving green, continues sending a green signal for the buffer time. We need something that then... Yeah, what we could do is change that to a NOT gate. Set this to the time we want. Right? If we wanted, say, a minute when the last piece comes through, last piece drops through, that times for a minute. The NOT gate would flip it to an on. Would it be on or would it be off? No, that would be off. Sure, it's easier than that. Yeah, continue sending a green signal, which would turn the sweeper off until the buffer time is finished. So we could try that. Let's see why that wouldn't work. Let's give it a whirl. No other way to do it. Test it. And filter gate, yeah. Deconstruct you, please. Gate. This thing I'm going to set to, I don't know, 20 seconds just to test it. Someone come and destroy this for me. Filter gate. Can's coming to break that up. We'll try a NOT gate, which will effectively turn this on immediately, which is fine because I want that emptied anyway. That'll basically be on until it detects a piece and then it'll turn off. Hopefully. Works how I think it will. And as soon as the last piece comes out of there into the water, this will turn that back on again. Hopefully long enough to sweep it all out. But that's wrong. I don't want it to do it immediately. It's got to do it after a bit of time to allow the materials to cool off. So let's get ourselves a knot gate and see what happens there. That will instantly power the sweeper, but I'm not bothered about that. That's fine. Ah, made it out of gold. Gold. Did I set that to a 9? Yes, I did. Hopefully all this junk in here will get swept out. Steel in there, we can't get to it. We can't reach it. Let's see what happens. Give that a test run. And luckily this is fired back up because this volcano is quite frequent. Anybody want to do anything? Let's go take a quick whiz around and have a look at stuff. Because you never know. I cleared out of weird gases yet. I put an airflow there to try and empty it. We need to get rid of all the phosphorite and junk out of here, don't we? Check our freezer. Deep freeze, minus 29. Crude oil's at minus 18. As long as that room, if I can just get the corner of it, minus 29. We could probably not run that thermo regulator so hard. We could probably ease that up a little bit more. I don't want to go too fast. Minus 28. We'll keep adjusting it, small adjustments. Ah, that's now running. That's now on. That buffer is stopping it. I'll make that a bit longer actually. Make that 30 seconds. I want to see what happens. And all this is nice and cool in here anyway now, so that can be taken out and sent where it's got to go. Might take him a bit of time because there's quite a lot of iron in here to move. Moving it at, what is he taking, 20? 20 kilos at a time or something? No, I'm taking a bit more than that. Don't think we're going to be in time for him to take all of that out before this goes again. Well, I don't know. He seems pretty fast. No, it's definitely not going to clear out 17 tons of iron in 30 degrees. Yeah, probably not. All this other stuff gone. No, there's still steel there. And there's sandstone in here. We'll have to add that to it as well. All the refined metals and raw minerals. Yeah, you can get rid of that as well. Anything you can reach. Oh, he's even cleaning up there for me. Nice. How kind of you, sir. Ah. You know what? I can actually see better when I did that. Yeah, you can see the materials. Remember that. Sandstone going. It'll all be in the wrong place. Don't really want it dumped there, but hey, at least it's getting it out of here. Yeah, that might take a little while. I'll be back. Let's follow that along, actually. That will look quite cool on the line. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. More pleasures, hey? You know. That's just brilliant. I mean, most of that's the wrong bleeding material, but at least iron is now here. When these are set up for doing steel, that should be perfect. We have drawn a vacuum in here, so that's good. Let's get rid of that pump. Get rid of that there. Them there things. Oh, that's not distracting anything, is it? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for your service. Now, gas pipe. Yeah. Yeah. No. Do we want a room full of natural gas with our steam turbines in it? That would be funny. But yeah, we could do if we wanted to. Pump some of that in here. Now we can get in here and we'll have to drop this ladder down by one. Like so. If we don't, when we dig out this floor, we won't be able to reach the ladder to get out. We can deconstruct the floor. So we'll do there to there until they come back. Oops. Priority, please. I'll be back. I want to go and see this thing going crazy. How much have you got left? Well, you know, he's working very fast. But I don't think he's got a stunking chance. Not this round. So hopefully, if it works how I think it should work, as soon as it detects a piece, it will actually activate this, which will turn off that, switch that to a no, so that will be off. That piece will drop in, and that timer will start again when the next piece comes through. Hopefully, I'm not sure. Might need a little bit of tweaking. Might need a lot of tweaking, but hey, the theory is there. So, every time a piece comes through, it will keep resetting this, keep turning it off. Only when the final piece drops out and this timer can completely go, that will actually run again. Hopefully. I believe. Easy to overcomplicate things. All of this coming out 26 degrees. That's beautiful. So we want it to at least wait long enough for this to come out. It's coming out 127. You want it to drop into this crude, and you want it to drop to where the crude is at 15 degrees. It doesn't matter if it gets that low, but as long as it gives it a chance to cool down before it sweeps it away. There we go. Excellent. Save game. Beverage time. Yay. We are really bailing this out really quickly, aren't we? Some noisy people outside, I do apologise. We're yelling their heads off. It's a Friday night. They're enjoying themselves. Ready for the coronation tomorrow. In here, old England. King's coronation. So there's going to be quite a few people out and about celebrating and screaming and shouting and stuff and things. This is going to kick in yet. Get in there. I'm hoping it turns that off. When the first piece comes through, turns the sweeper off, because the sweeper would naturally be off anyway, because there wouldn't be anything to sweep. Would have already done it from the last eruption, so to speak. La la la, we're waiting for it to get to 127 degrees. It's getting there. I don't know if my automation is actually going to work, but it's getting there. There is still 10 tons of iron to pick up. But bearing in mind that this would naturally be off anyway. It would be powered, but there wouldn't be anything to sweep because it would be completely empty. Poor old thing. Might need some cooling. Working really hard. I have to put a little bit of gold pipe behind it. Right, some of this stuff is going to start coming through now. We check there, that's coming through. That's now disabled. Sweeper is off. Sweeper's trying to come back on, but it keeps turning off again because each piece comes out. Keeps resetting the timer. Every time it drops out, he sets the timer again. A few more pieces coming. Let's watch it in a row. Like that. That will set it going when they're in a little cluster like that. That will set. Like there's no gap at all. They're running. We'll watch it until the last piece comes through. Sometimes you get one straggler that goes around for a second run. He wants to do another lap. Well, hopefully won't happen. Now the timer kicks in. That's the last piece. Now the poor old timer's allowed to go, and all the time that that's happening, your I can't say it. The temperature of that is dropping. Obviously, there's so much in there now; it's averaging the temperature with that. That won't happen. That will be in there just dropping temperature. You want this long enough. Make sure that's cool enough for whatever purposes you want it for, wherever you're sending it to. And boom, turns back on, carries on sweeping. There we go. That's what we wanted. We got there. I'm going to set that to much longer. I'm going to give it a minute, 60 seconds. At least. That should be fine. That will sweep now until it's emptied this chamber and probably this bit up here that it can reach. And we'll take everything over there and dump it where we need it. And that's it. It will only be iron after this. It's got mixture of crap because that's how it was when we built it. But it's really working hard now. Get rid of all the junk. Very pleased with that. That worked quite well. The dupes have no access to this level, so it's all done automatically. You don't want to do something like this if you've got power issues in your base, because then you can't get the materials you need to fix the problems. Yep, that's automatically left on now. There is some steel. I wish I'd get rid of that steel. Let's get rid of this piece. No, it hasn't. There it is. More iron there as well. Ah, not much. Click on that, we can see it better. Steel there, steel, iron. I don't know how it decides which piece it's going to pick up, but it just grabs something. Right, we'll leave that emptying out. This is getting ready to re-erupt. Hopefully that'll be clear this time. That's definitely erupted again, hasn't it? Yes, it has. I'm hoping when it fills up to there, it'll stifle itself somewhat. But we will see. We might have to go around it with a third layer. I'm kind of worried. Well, I built that there because I thought it might be able to be inside tiles. Yes. Let's give it a chance to sweep up. Ah, okay. We also need to... Before we do that, let's wrangle this little fellow up. You can be wrangled. Becco, I suppose we'll wrangle one of you. Junk there to be swept. Get rid of that. Before I put the doors in. Yeah, that should be taken over here. The eggs are there already. Is that set for eggs? Yes, it is. We also want to get rid of the phosphorite. Where's that going to go? I don't know. We just chuck it in here and forget about it. For now, I think yes. Phosphorite can go... Is that under agriculture? Yes, it is. Be settings to there. That will clean this all up. It's just a bit tidier. Pop back over here. See what's happening. The volcano's going. Already. Goes quite often. Quite frequent. And we're nearly swept out, I should think. I'm hoping that you'll be done before that cools down enough. Working hard, isn't he? Yep, he sure is. So plumbing, radiant liquid pipe made of gold. We'll put one right there. That cool. We might put one on there as well. So that can come around there, down, gold pun there. Why not? Be nice to your machinery, and it'll be nice to you. Theoretically. Gonna get rid of this? Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. Thinking about 100 per hand, a handful, or sweeperful, or whatever you want to call it. Wow, this tile's going to break with all the weight on it. Look at that. That sweeper's working well. That's set to fossil, so they bring some up from the bottom of the map or wherever they find some. Long trail of gold iron, sorry, not gold amalgam. Gold amalgam is what it's made of. I do not want any brine dripping in here. Thank you very much. Hoping that that is completely swept out so we can see what temperature it drops to. Crikey, it might not be empty at this rate. Come on, hurry up. I know there was a lot in there. That's ridiculous. Bit of starvation. Sweetle. Yeah, fair enough. Haven't got any sulfur for them yet. That's probably on the other asteroid. I don't want to look. Right, beautiful. That is nearly taken. Nearly gone. There we go. Love it. Thank you. Thank you, Punk. We should see what happens. I like making weird contraptions in this game. Like, also, some people thought I like, you know, go into a test world and all of that. I make it in the game and go, oh, that didn't work. Or, ooh, that actually works. No, that's quite satisfying. Works like that. Anyone going to bring this insulated pipe? Meal is. Fair enough. Click back on that because that was easier to see, wasn't it? Well, you're working hard, but you're taking 100 per grab, I think. Not quite, maybe about 80 I think it's taking. Probably says somewhere how much it carries. Come on, clear it out, clear it out. So, I just want to interfit. No, leave it alone. It should be fine. It's got like quite a lot of temperature left. Go find some mischief to make somewhere else. In it. Right, that's working. The Eggos are in there. This side they've got to be wrangled out. Let's wrangle that out. Wow. It's only on a 5 and you're actually doing it. Must be no jobs to do in the base. Ah, these have been rebuilt out of steel now. So I want to brick that back in. Nothing's damaged in there, is it? No. Brick it back in for now, but I do want to get this system altered. want to just put the water that we pump in from here just straight into here. This system will probably be powered by brine. It'll be risky. Pipe bursts in there. That'll be terrible. So that's tidied up a bit, hasn't it? That's a bit nicer. Bit of tungsten there. Sweep that away. Bit of junk there. Sweep that away. Reed fibre and plastic. Now, I don't really want them being dumped in there. We want a filter. We want 2 filters then, reed fibre and plastic. Because most often, once the plastic situation is taken care of in the base, you don't really need it in there anymore. It's only used for stuff outside. Ooh, slug eggs. No. If you've got a volcano and you've got a slug eggs, you've basically got free power. Let's see. That seems to have cleared everything out. Even that bit there. Gone. So once that's emptied now, this. The proper test. Did I put that in upside down? You know, the default position. Normally I point it down. I think it's pointing that way. That was the last way it did anything. So that means it's cleared everything. Everything's done. Beautiful. Okay, you can take raw mineral off of there now. We'll put that to just iron. And steel can go. You can just leave it on everything. Anything that falls in here just gets swept out. I just want to see the iron for now. It'll take a couple of minutes before that's cooled to temperature. What temperature is this at? 18 degrees. There you go, that's lovely. Steel coming out there, granite, sandstone. We'll get rid of the granite, that can go. Get rid of the sandstone, that can go. Want iron, steel actually, can, the gold can go as well. And steel. Don't know if the steel's got anywhere to go, has it? Yeah, probably. Oh, wrong button. I wanted that one. It's nearly done. Snake of Doom. Idle. Frankie. Well, that's fine. You can stay idle, mate. That means you've caught up with all your work. Good job. Have a break. Storage unavailable for steel. Well, that's because I put it there. That box should be out of range, so I'll put it in here. Steel. That's sweep only, though. We'll make that sweep only. Now it's got somewhere to go. We can just see the iron. Oh, there's copper on there as well. Sweep the copper away too. We'll come back over and check this temperature. Getting close. Let's check. Turn to a vacuum and that's probably dormant now. That'll be dormant. Yep. Got this thing just constantly feeding these. Taking ages to drink all that polluted water. But hey, we've got a gold volcano to do. We do want infinite gold. Of course we do. Another uranium ore biome. You can see how much research we've done with that teeny tiny bit of still got 2,000 in there. And how much water have we saved up in here now? Oh, loads. Look at that. Raining. What temperature is this at? Yeah, we better start cooling that, hadn't we? Snipperoo there and join there, please. Oh. Yes, like that. Just go like that. And then we'll make these pipes up to, say, there. They'll be insulated. And this bit coming back here. Yeah, that can be insulated. I'll just put a gold one there. No, not in there, you muppet. There you go. So those pipes will just be, they won't be gold pipes, but they'll just be normal pipes. But that should help at least keep this a reasonable temperature to keep it raining in here. That little blob of crude is just doing its job. That door can get to like 120 and that crude wouldn't care. Oh, that's actually worked really well, I'm surprised. We can get a bit more in here. We'll cool that water down. I was going to say warm it up. I want to warm it up. Okay, we'll put some more doors in here at last. Now our new bedroom section. Look at the decor there. Boom! Wow. Green. And we'll make the floors glass eventually, or diamond or something. Just in time to watch the system start to roll out. Have a look at this screen. There we go. Green. Green. It's not green. It's green again. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. But it doesn't trigger anything because of the timer length. The buffer gate. It won't turn that on. Hell, this has timed out to whatever we set that to, which was 30 seconds. We can come down here and we can see if we can click on that, we can see it better. The temperature dropping. Look at the temperature there dropping down. 77 every time a new piece adds to it. When the last piece drops out, that's when you want to start the clock. You want to see if when it starts sweeping, is that the temperature you really want it at? If you want it a bit longer than that, so it's a bit cooler, then you might need to add a bit more time. If it gets so cold and you think, well, it could have started sweeping by now. You know, you want a balance. You've got to balance it between when the volcano is about to erupt again and is it going to have enough time to sweep it all out. You'd prefer it to sweep all of this one out before the next one comes in, the next batch. That's down to 60 degrees. It's nearly timed out. There's a few seconds left. And the iron is down to 50. That might not be enough. I might want it to be a bit longer than that, I think. Before that starts. Yeah, 50 odd is a bit too hot. I like it. So. Oh, did he do all that in one sweep? I think he did. Yeah, I was like, why isn't he sweeping? The entire eruption in one sweep. Oh, save game. I've got it to set to save every day, but I know it's irritating, but at least it stops it from messing you up. Right, so maybe 70 seconds, maybe a bit longer. 5 actually. If it's only one grab full, then done. You know, you can let that go really long, nice and cool, or it's sent off into the base or wherever you're sending it. So I might make that even higher. I might make that 80 seconds. Maybe even 90, 1.5 minutes. Yeah, that might be better. This is 50 degrees and it's going to be sat right here, warming this place up. So this water here coming past, I want to get a couple of gold tiles. Maybe, no, actually, one there and one there. That's going to get quite freaking hot with 50-degree stuff landing on it, isn't it? We put a gold tile there. Gold pipe, I mean. I'm very pleased with that. Added a bit more time to it. We'll see what that's like over the next few sessions. That should be pretty good. It's got another 14 cycles left before it goes dormant. We should be able to see that in action a few more times, and we can fine tune that, get that exactly how we want. Brood's gone up to about 17 degrees. The cooling loop's doing its job. As long as that cooling loop keeps cooling that down, have nice cool liquid coming out. Beautiful. I really enjoyed that. Hope you did too. There's the automation. Quite simple with the outflow into there, with a sensor. A thing to take it away to wherever you need it. I think that will do for one evening. Now, nearly 1 o'clock in the morning here. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll catch you next time.